Welcome back to the Wileyverse. Robert. I am Wiley, the GM here. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons along the Sword Coast with our ragtag group of adventurers. To my ephemeral left is the gnome, Dorbin Callus, played by Dayton Gnope. Affectionately referred to as Darts and Disengage for D&D. We have our guide, the rogue Issarak, played by Mitch. And our would-be do-gooder hero of stories and legends.
Would-be?
You're still not there yet. You're getting there.
I do the good.
You do the good.
And my name is Grace. Yeah.
Of Candlekeep, played by Robert. So
I like how your title looks like you fight humans. You're a human fighter.
Human fighter.
It's true. It's true. You know what? There's a lot of humans that need a good fighting.
Yeah.
I think. IMHO.
Every time you show up at the inn, any humans need some fighting.
There's good money in it.
Hey.
There is good money.
I think in the future, people will be paid to fight each other. Humans, that is.
They're paid now to fight each other.
Yeah, it's a much smaller demographic now. Like we have humans and roosters that fight each other, but back now, roosters, humans and roosters. Have you guys seen a good goblin fighting pit? This is a pretty good time. And they're all evil alignments, so it's okay.
I thought you were about to tell me about real life human rooster fights. It's like you're in the ring with a rooster, you're punching a rooster.
Guy the champ versus the rooster.
They tied razor blades to the rooster's feet, so it's pretty wicked.
All right, you guys have descended into an alchemist lair after the mayor of Lone Tree has beseeched you to find his missing daughter, who he believes that the mad alchemist Fitzwater has stolen away via love potion. You have made your way through the storefront and the abode up above and discovered a secret lair underneath his store with animated objects protecting his abode. I mean, I already used abode, but
You can say abode again.
I guess you could say abode.
Go with Adobe.
His lair, which I also used already. So let's just go right into it. You guys have entered into the kitchen.
That's true. What's happening?
Expansive kitchen, full of delights.
But no
Almost made me
copper.
break alignment.
Almost. There on the counter there is a letter, it's kind of folded up. It's a scroll, all bloop. There's the wax on it is broken.
Did we read that
No,
letter?
we haven't even picked it up or touched
You
it.
have not. That we ended with you guys entering the kitchen. So you are in the kitchen.
Is everybody in the kitchen or just those two?
They are the ones that opened the door, but they
You guys were
detected
right
no
behind
traps
us,
and nothing like that. So everyone can enter the kitchen if they want.
There are no traps here, Issarak. I detected nothing.
Using my detection.
I detected too.
I also detected no traps. What he
True.
said.
Um,
He's correct.
I feel like I'm the most literate of the group, so I will.
That's okay. It doesn't look soluble.
And let him call you out on that.
I mean,
We've already gone over this before.
I wasn't kicked out of the wizard city.
What are you bringing up the
Casting
old
some-
shit for?
Casting some shit.
I said that out of character. So we're all chums in character.
But I figured you, being the first one in the room and seeing that piece of paper, would go.
Ooh,
Right to it.
words. I love words. Yes, I would actually, and I'll pass it to the gnome to
So
let them know it's a group effort.
choosing paper over copper.
Yeah. I noticed copper cookware. How many coins can you stamp out of a good copper pot? Do you think?
Well, we don't have a coin stamper, so probably none.
You want to get into the counterfeiting business? Are we talking about Waterdavian coins? Are we talking about Amish coins?
Yeah. No. What language is the
Those are easier to
writing?
make.
Is it common?
No, it is.
Is it druidic?
No, it's gnomish.
It is gnomish.
Yep.
I speak gnomish. Stand aside.
When you pick it up, the wax seal, when you kind of reconstruct it, is a cauldron bubbling over. That's what the stamp and the wax is. That's the symbol.
Is that like do I recognize it? Is that a general, like, I'm an alchemist stamp? Or
Make me
what do I make?
make a intelligence roll.
Okay. General intelligence.
Seems about right.
5.
Yeah. You can't recall ever seeing this before. It's on the side of the front.
I've never seen this.
I was going to say it if you didn't whisper it. I was like, wait, that's the sign from the front of the building.
It's Fitzwater's. It's Fitzwater's crest.
The alchemist wrote this note.
Yeah, I know.
Why would he open his own
Lucid
note?
Abstract, thank you for hosting us. Thank you for that.
That's cool.
He's hosting?
Yeah,
what does that mean? Like,
on his channel, our stream is showing.
oh,
So if someone goes to his channel, they see us.
okay.
So we
well,
apologize to all of Lucid Abstract's viewers.
Oh.
You have to deal with
I hope
us.
he's ready to lose some viewers.
We probably do one of these.
Yeah.
Real quick.
There you go.
I passed the gnomish script to.
Do you speak them? Do you speak them? I don't think you speak
I know a few words. I know the dirty words.
of course. You always learn those first.
No, I know Dwarvish, which is like
Close.
the Spanglish of gnomish.
So you're going to read it?
Sure, of course.
All right. It is from Nana Fitzwater.
Nana?
Nana Fitzwater.
Oh.
And the gist is, it sounds very motherly, like very like a mother talking to a son or grandmother talking to a son. Very familial, and it's asking when she can expect grandchildren.
Oh, he's
There's
working on that right now.
Also, like at the bottom of like the scroll, there's this like stamp line of little like mouth like shapes and like little like hand shapes. So it looks like she made a running stamp of hugs and kisses, like
Ancient emojis.
It's a gnomish thing.
Can we read the emojis, or do we have to know gnomish to?
No, you can totally tell
You
what
don't
they are.
speak gnomish?
Is this is some sort of
If
Enomies.
you like that?
Gnomish.
Feel free to use that
Gnomish.
whenever you want.
Gnomies.
What do you make of it, Master Dorgan?
Seems like a letter from a mother to a son.
With like instructions of what to do. Is she a evil priestess?
She doesn't seem to be. She seems more of a concerned mother that's wondering if her son's ever to give her grandchildren.
Oh shit!
While they're talking, may I look for light and easily pickable valuables?
Yes.
Yes. This is
Investigate.
investigation.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Well, I'm not noticing this.
20.
Okay. So you notice that there's the plate service and the dish service up near what you're going to assume is the door that goes to the dining room, because that's where you put a kitchen. But the plates are meant to look like porcelain, but they are not real porcelain. And the silverware is meant to look like silver, but is not real silver. It's not even probably plated in real silver, but some alchemical compound that looks thus. So they're pretty, like, you might be able to con them off, but otherwise, again, there's some copper cookware and things like that. But you do notice a secret door to the south. So, in the southern wall, through one of the pantries that holds some of the cookware, you can open it up, and there's a little corridor, a secret corridor.
And we came in from the north. Right?
You came in from the north, and it's to the south. So, well, you guys can continue.
Let's go to the north. You notice it.
Yeah. Oh, you guys were conversing.
Yeah, you guys were talking.
You can continue conversing.
We're still
Yeah.
talking about this letter.
You don't think this lonely alchemist in the middle of this bustling town. I mean, is there like 14 people in this town? How small is Lone Tree? Lone Wood?
Lone Tree. There's like less than 500 people.
Less than 500 people.
So we didn't get a huge look at it, but I mean, if they have an alchemist and an inn and a mayor, it's probably more than 14 people.
Yeah, it's like a Route 66 rest stop, like, because it's along the road, the trade route. It's a little bit off, but it's a place where travelers go to stay one night on their journey on the trade route. So,
do you think this person made a love potion for the sole purpose of pleasing?
It seems...
I don't know about gnomish families. What is the mother pressure like in your? How was your mother, Dorbin? Does she write to you as well? Do you not write to her anymore?
I don't want to talk about my mother right now. Let's focus on
That's
the
fine,
task
but
at
from a
hand.
tactical perspective, does she expect children from you? And what have you done about it? Do you make love potions?
At this point, well, no.
I kind of want to know the answer to that question.
he almost did take friendship and charm person.
There you go.
Does this have to do with what's your current situation with Candlekeep?
Not at all.
No. So this isn't a gnomish thing. Am I being a bit racist right now?
Fellows, I have
I'm just trying to
discovered a secret
understand the
door.
subject. Yeah. A what?
A secret door.
He has discovered a secret door.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
I just did.
Twice.
So let's look for traps on the secret door.
All right. Looks clear.
9. That's clear.
Oh, how does it open? I said.
It's open.
Oh.
There you, like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Like when
Huzzah!
he found the little latch and it just swung open.
Oh,
So
okay. What is it?
there's a small corridor, 10 feet long, and another door at the other end.
Gosh, this is quite the
hall of
basement.
doors.
Yeah, like every room is connected by
A
a
little
corridor.
room.
Just a tiny little corridor.
Yeah.
Okay, since this is a secret room, I hate doing it over and over and over again, but I would like to look around for traps and weird things.
Why-
There's nothing in the
Awesome.
corridor. Like your roll was for the little corridor.
Oh, okay, cool.
And,
So-
and the next door, which from this side also looks like it's a secret. So it looks like wall.
So
but-
even this looks like it might.
so-
Even if you find this door, it looks like it might be a
like
sentry still if you found it.
You can obviously see the latch on this side, but you see that it's meant to look like stone, so it's going to look like a wall on the other side. So
Gotcha.
from the other side, this is also a secret door.
So, okay, I
so
just wanna-
if we go in this way and we pop out, it'll be from a secret place.
Correct.
Gotcha. I would like to poke my face in there.
Soft candlelight warms your face. Yeah.
Shake your head.
This is a
Did you shake your head too?
this room is as large as the entry hall.
Mm-hmm.
But you're coming into it from the side, and if you remember, the entry hall had like the
Mhm.
the slope, so it looks like it comes in and
Come
goes
into it
back,
shaped like that
and then
instead.
it goes to the back. But you're coming in from the side, and it looks like along the wall, like you open up the door, along the back wall, what would be the back wall if you were coming in from the front, is just candles and like a large dais, whatever.
Dais.
Yes, yeah.
Of stuff
That's a daze,
with
whatever.
like flowers and all these things, and it looks like there's a big painting or something there.
Oh,
This looks like a
no.
shrine. So
Did you find a wedding?
I don't know. Does I have a little religion? Can I check for?
you want to walk in?
No.
Okay.
I would like to lean back and skinny that I've found a candlelit room that looks like a shrine.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
Cool.
What? I mean, that's a clue. This person wants children.
He does, yeah.
Kidnap somebody.
There's,
Sounds like,
there's no bed or anything in there, though. I mean, this is like, it's not like a sex room.
No,
is it a sex room?
you don't see anything like any of
It
that.
is not a sex room.
Oh, it's a champagne room.
The
The
VIP
direct
section.
opposite. Yeah.
So I guess I would pull that door kind of closed again.
Okay.
What are you doing? We should definitely check that out, don't you think?
You guys want to go in there?
We're here to. I mean, there's candles that are lit in there. You just told us that, right?
Yeah, I don't want to get stabbed.
Now, candles and torches and lamps have been lit through this whole
Yeah,
place.
the whole place is lit. That's why you're not walking around with your torch.
Yeah, I knew that.
I was saying, is remember last time we were at a shrine.
Yeah, the last time that something was shaped like that, we got our asses handed to us.
But
So,
No, that's fair.
we know where it is in relation to the other rooms and stuff. We can, if we go out,
We do know that.
if we go through the regular entrance of the kitchen and head a right, and then back down, it would be that room again if there was a door
Yeah,
there.
you'd go back to the kitchen, out to the. If you're coming from the secret door, you take a left.
Yep.
And then you come back down, and if there's a door there or if there's an entrance to this place, it'd be down there.
That's why I'm the guide.
Thank you, because I'm.
But I mean, you could still check it out while you got the shortcut here, as well, if you want it.
It's up to you guys. I prefer to continue looking through the sneaky routes and things, but we're not going to find any books in the hallways. So if that's where we're looking for still.
Well,
You're looking for the mayor's daughter.
She's not in there. I can just say
Not
so.
in there?
We looked in there.
Right.
We can investigate if you want, but I can tell you right now by looking around, I did not see her.
There's nobody in there. Okay. Well, that's good enough for me. We are looking for. I mean, we are really trespassing this place. This is just small town rumors are going on. With this guy just absconded with.
Well, we've got a couple clues too. We know that the town is missing a person. We don't know if the gnome kidnapped her or if she went of her own will or whatever. We also know that Nana Gnome. The G,
Nana Fitzwater.
GNA and
GNA.
And we do know that the girl is missing. 'Cause I just remember the
Nana Gnome.
The girl has been missing for weeks.
And we know that Nana Gnome is expecting children, so she probably is in there. But yeah, so
no, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the geography in my
Here you
head.
go.
So this
Look,
connects back to like what we think
here's
is the
where we went
center.
in. He's saying from the north and south, so it's actually transposed. But so here's where we went in. This would be the next room, but we found a secret door here. That led, it would be right here. Secret door here, and it led to another room like this. That was like the room we saw before, where there were knights. Right there. We came into the side like that.
It's down here.
Oh, I'm very close to what I was saying. Yeah, it's
So,
just down here.
You're in the kitchen here. You notice how I cut that close because you'd see the little S of the secret door right there. But yeah, it's down here.
Yeah, so the shape is the same though. I was saying.
Okay.
So this would have also been shaped like that.
All right. Well, we'll put a pin in it. We know that's there then.
All right.
Well,
So you go back to the kitchen.
That's very.
What about
close
the?
to
I'm
I
very
think you
proud
just
of
had
you.
it swapped.
That's what I was saying. I told him I had rotated
Yeah.
it because you're saying south, but in my mind, the way we came in, I'm looking at it in a way in my mind.
Yeah.
It's been
So
mapped.
I don't know if this is north or south in relation to real. I'm just going. It's top and bottom of this, so I'm calling it north south.
So if we backtrack, it's going to take us back to where we fought the armor, and there's going to be
No. Just back to the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen still.
Oh.
I went through the little secret door, looked around. We saw the other room. Looks like a shrine. I don't see any people in there. So rather than go in and get our asses handed to us by spiritual stuff, we're going to take the regular kitchen exit.
Okay.
So if you take the regular kitchen exit, that will connect up to one of the a room that connects to one of the doors off of the
if I'm
entry
right,
chamber.
if I
It'll
remember,
be like the last section
if
of
I'm
this.
right, what we said about last week, when we poke our head through the regular door in the kitchen, we leave the service area, it looks like, into the fancy part of there.
Right,
So
which
all
would
of
be
a
on
sudden-
the other side of...
So once we open the kitchen door, so we literally...
That would seem to go back to...
Here's the kitchen. This is the kitchen. This was the secret door I found that led to a room like this. We're opening this door here that led to kind of a hallway. I'm not sure how deep it was. All I knew when we stuck our head through it was that this is carpeted. It's nice. This is the fancy
and
part.
it looks like if we walk through there and we see the carpet, that to our right would lead to the big fancy door in the middle of the center of the big foyer.
Yes, it would go back
that we walked
towards
down.
it.
Okay,
So you got it. You got it.
Hey!
Yeah,
All right.
he's learning.
Imaginary dungeons.
So are you going to go through the door from the kitchen to the other place?
Do you guys want to? I mean, we can't stay in the kitchen all day. I know you don't care what we're doing.
You don't know how long I can stand in the kitchen.
No,
Well,
we can't
there's no
live here.
food here.
We can't
This
live here.
The pantry has
Pantry's
the
behind
food.
us,
Oh, it's a pantry. Okay.
We can't live here. Let's progress. So we've already stuck our head out
Right.
once and looked around, so we know there's no traps on that
Let's
door.
go down the...
So you open that door again. It's just a little 5 foot. It's another one of those little 5 foot service, and then there's another door which is just as fancy. When you open up that door, you want to check it for traps or anything real quick?
Yeah, better.
No, don't. Let it fly.
We're good.
Okay. So you open up that door, and it goes into it's about a good sized dining room, square dining room. There's a nice big round table in the
Thank you.
in the middle. There's some decorations and cupboards and china cabinets and all that. But there's two things in here. One over by the china cabinet, and another kind of to the south. In this instance, towards one of the exit doors. The exit door that doesn't lead back to the entrance chamber. The other door, there's a thing there. They look man-shaped. One has a broom, and the other has a duster, and they're cleaning up the place. When you kind of peek your head in, Make a stealth check.
Just him, right?
Just
Yeah,
me.
just him.
I went without you this time. Stealth.
Come on, elf. Don't know magic.
There.
Spent 100 years
Dang.
learning how to sneak.
Switch about him into S's.
So 14.
Okay, so they don't seem to notice you when you enter. They don't look over the door. You open up quiet enough.
When you say man-shaped, are they lacking feature?
They are lacking
Are
features.
they clothed?
No.
Okay.
And they're pretty thick.
All right. So I'll let you guys skinny that. Obviously, there's some sort of manless, or some sort of manless form, some sort of formless man.
Naked,
Like,
thick
Like
things.
thick with like 2 C's or a CK?
Depends on what you're into, really.
He's into orcs.
That depends on your
He's into
style.
that orc woman, so they probably look thick
Yeah,
with 2
so
C's.
yeah, it's 2 C's.
I'm
for
into
you.
her strategic prowess.
She's gonna corner you one night and be like, "You like how homely I am?" You're like, "I don't think you know what that word means."
About strategies.
She's like, "I'm warm like home."
Come home, Grace.
So we have the advantage on these things this time. They're not necessarily going to. I was going to say they're not necessarily like violent because they've got cleaning equipment, but the armor was decorative, and it punched me in the face a lot.
And I don't know if you
Punched you in the
remember,
face a lot.
but we almost
Punched Nori in the face a lot.
It punched us all in the face except for this.
we almost got our shit pushed in by some scarecrows, so I don't even know. Like,
I was totally safe.
And they were going to stuff that with straw.
Hold the hoist up. Have little puppet shows of adventurers.
So you've studied magic a bit. Does anything that I'm describing sound familiar to you?
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana?
I would like to make an Arcana check as well.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
he knows what that shit
Yeah,
is.
sounds like golems.
Oh, so how do we?
I
do
was
golems?
just going to say that.
How do we fight a golem?
You need a control
Hopefully
rod.
don't.
Oh, we don't fight golems. Okay.
It's-
And we can backtrack back to the fancy door or the water door if we want, and not enter the dining room.
I think at this point, even though I don't care, we should maybe backtrack to the water door. Let's just kind of map out the thing that seems to be
Right.
what we're doing. Let's
So
figure
then
out.
I'll do that. I'll lead you guys back. So we're gonna
All
go back through the kitchen, back through the pantry, and then
Into
back
the
into
entry room.
into the armor room where we got beat. There's a fancy door to the forward. I guess if I'm looking.
Yeah.
I came to this door. It's right there. The door that we said sounded like water is that way. So
Yep.
I'll go check that for traps, and then we'll go through that.
Yeah, the water door. Yeah.
The door that sounds like water. So 15.
Looks clear.
All right, let's get in there. Open it up.
You open it up. There's a
Small corridor leading.
no. There's a 10-foot hallway, but then it just kind of T-junctions out into. It's not a room because it's only 5 foot deep too, so it's just like this. But that's all it is. Walking up, you instantly know what this is because right at the last corners before it opens up to the T-junction are 2 basins with running water going through them,
Oh.
and then there's 3 latrines along the
bathroom.
wall.
Oh. I was
So-
really needing this,
We're
actually.
relieving ourselves.
yeah.
Let's relieve ourselves.
So there's 3 latrines.
What? Keep guard.
One of them has a big block of lead sitting on top of it, like sitting on top of where you pick up the
Tank.
Lead?
No, not the tank. The bowl.
Wait, so the bowl has a weight on top of it?
Yes.
Oh,
With
I'm
lead,
super
made of
curious.
lead. I know, right? Nothing possibly bad could be done.
We're not going to lift it.
What does
but-
the lead taste like?
You want to look it?
Yeah.
All right. Make a Constitution save versus lead poison. I'm just kidding. Don't lick the
No, I'm
goddamn
sorry.
lead.
I'm actually curious fighter.
I love it. I was like,
Do that?
anything you
No.
can do, I can roll better.
It's lead. Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
yes.
not lead poisoning.
Yeah,
Those
really.
his last words.
I feel good. Here lies Isarok. He licked that thing.
Like, is it just like a slab over it? Like,
Yep.
is it perfectly centered, or is it was like someone was like, oh my god, keep this on it now?
It's centeredly on top of there. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
what. Oh my god!
Listen.
I don't know what. Oh my god! Could put this on. It looks
Off-center.
like.
A gnomish
That would be
alchemist
awesome.
with magic armor has closed this toilet lid. We are not opening.
I mean, I'm kind of with you there.
I'm super curious. Believe
This
me.
is definitely another rat hole
This
situation.
guy
we
did,
don't
did this shit
wanna-
on purpose.
It would be,
Oh,
I don't
my
want to open it. But
There's probably a book down there.
yeah, the book might be,
Put your
yeah,
hand in
a little
there.
bathroom book.
So if you relieve yourself, you have to go in waves of 2, unless you're gonna pop that last
I'm not
one.
really relieving.
I can share a latrine. I can stand.
Oh.
Yes.
You said Nori's gonna sit down, and you just have to get it perfect.
Yeah. We'll adjust the lead for her.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching the stream with us.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. We're about to get taken off.
So this is the bathroom.
This is the bathroom.
Let's go back to the fancy door.
All right.
Now we have this all mapped out.
You now have it pretty much all mapped out.
All
All
right,
right,
so
run my fingers along the Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, even though it's a little later now that after you ask me that question, can I try to think of ways what our golems possibly lead to?
That was funny. You're like, no, I know it's a little late, but can I lick?
I would actually really like to know what that lead tastes like.
You know that they are,
golems,
depending on the golem, by the description, you think it might just be a simple clay golem.
Mm-hmm.
If that is true, then it's going to be immutable, which means you cannot cast anything on it that would change it. You couldn't shrink or grow it. You couldn't change it, polymorph it, or do anything that would alter its form. It's also going to have a heavy magic resistance. They just absorb spells.
Could you perforate it though, with darts?
You could throw darts at it all day long if you want.
And just stick in. Yeah, good shot.
You also know that
Is this right in his face?
most of them are immune to most types of damage unless it's magical.
Wait, so it absorbs magic, but that's the only kind of damage it can take?
It's the only thing that's going to be strong enough. It's resistant to magic, but also regular weapons. You're trying to cut clay, you're going to try to bludgeon clay.
So your advice to back off was correct then. So let's stay out of that.
They're
room for now.
pretty stout.
All right.
As far as I know, I've at least noticed that Nori's mace is kind of special, but
Yep. And you know that you know for a fact that the dagger he has, you have is magical.
You have the magic dagger?
Yeah.
Why don't you have the magic dagger?
Because it was distracting him so I could rob the dead priest.
and then it was magical.
Yeah.
Am I magical?
No.
You were very magical.
You're special, Robert, but
You
magical.
mean Grace?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Grace is also special.
I have a shield.
I just see the loony bin in Dungeons and Dragons world being full of magicians.
Wannabe magician.
There's a
I'm
place.
a mage.
I cast fireball,
Yeah.
lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Yeah, so your food is warmed.
There's a place called Spellhold. It's in It's full of that. That actually exists.
All right, so let's try the fancy door. The door is jeweled, you said?
No, it's just
It's
carved.
just nice. Exactly.
Carved. It's got nice hardware,
Run
brass hardware.
Run my fingers along it and detect all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
What'd you
wow.
I got a 9.
That's not good.
It looks clear.
All right.
Oh, well, that's good. Would you like me to open
Are
it
you
for
opening it all the way or just peeking ahead?
Peeking in. I was peeking.
It's a 10-foot long corridor to another set of doors exactly the same. So
This one's all you.
Yeah?
Go for it. I'm just kidding. Let's go in.
are you opening it?
Yeah.
I
Is
bet.
that just pushing it open?
I bet I could find traps better than you.
Peeking your head in, right?
What is your investigation at?
My investigation. Oh, I don't have an investigation. Never
So
mind.
probably not there.
All right. So you opening those doors?
Yeah, we'll peek in a little.
All right. It's the dining room.
With the fancy doilies. Oh.
This is the other way to the dining room. So this goes to the pantry, to the kitchen, to the dining
Yeah.
room. The entryway goes right to the dining room.
That's
So
right.
bloop, bloop.
It's just a big old bow tie.
Yeah,
fun.
it's just a 4-section, room,
Same
and then the bathroom's off this way.
That has these golems
Yep.
in it, right?
This would be a
There's two
lovely place.
golems
It
in
wasn't meant
It's
by
true,
a,
actually. It sounds very nice.
So,
a professional.
So you want to try to bypass it by going through that
roofie
secret
drop
passage?
already.
So when you look into the dining room, make a notice check.
Perception?
Perception. Bad.
17.
Now looking in, opening this way and seeing the table direct on and not just getting distracted by the golems, there is a folded letter on the dining room table, next to like there's some plates and a candelabra that's lit in the middle, but the plates look clean, like they're just set place out there. But next to one of the set places, and there's only 2 set placements, and there's a letter next to one.
I might be able to sneak in and grab it if you can't digitate it.
You have a cantrip, right? You have mage hand.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah, let's do that.
all right.
Whoa.
You're a high elf. You're like
I forgot about that.
You had this whole time?
I've been opening all these doors manually. All right. I just roll it or
No.
I just
just
cool.
the golems don't seem to notice. They're just cleaning away, and you just take that paper straight up.
You're like 200 years old and don't know nothing.
I stayed at home a lot. I drank a lot too. Is it sealed? It's just folded? Is it
It's just folded. It's perfumed. There's no wax seal on it or anything like that, but it's like really nice paper. It's perfumed. There's like some flower petals that kind of fall out of it when you move it.
Is it an invitation? Did you find an invitation?
Can I read
I'm like uncomfortably leaning over your shoulder at it.
Yeah, I know, right? Get over here and look at this.
Can I make sure that there's nothing magical about this piece?
Do you have detect magic?
Oh shit, I don't.
Are you
No,
that
then
kind
go
of
ahead and
sorcerer?
you can roll Arcana to see if there's anything like obvious
Say,
about it.
We're worried about love potions. Like
Yeah, it
if
could
it's
have something.
Right.
Right.
I get charmed by the table.
Oh,
Damn, man.
That's good.
Nothing about it seems imbued with anything, or there's no script. There's no weird smell to it. Doesn't seem like there's anything magical about it.
Can I read it?
Absolutely. It is from Lydia Woodman. Lydia Woodman. Sonny Woodman is the guy that
The mayor.
hired you, the mayor, right? It's from Lydia Woodman. It is addressed to Fitzwater, and it is a love letter. Like, it is just deep in the love and lamenting the fact that she's about to get married off to this trade baron or this merchant prince.
I knew this was going to
And asking if there's, basically begging him if there's any way that she can stop the wedding or steal her away.
All right, so can I put the letter back?
Absolutely.
Okay, just put it back. All right,
We talk to these
fellows.
Talk to these girls.
Well, we obviously can't steal this woman away from the person that she loves.
Well, now hold on.
It could be the love potion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's we don't even know if a love potion was involved. That is just a rumor from like that really creepy barmaid in town, of a very small town at that. This could be a situation where she's looking for a way to get out of this marriage, and he's like, I'll help you. Yes, just drink this and all your problems go away. And that would be a love potion. But,
Not all gnomes talk like that. Just want that to be
That's racist.
set straight.
Or speciest? I don't know.
How do you talk? Is this how you sound? Is this your character voice you're giving us right now?
Unless I go tee. That's how I talk.
So he's like,
You don't all sound like that.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. That's so racist.
say I bake cookies one more time, motherfucker.
I'm
those are elves.
Those are elves.
Damn it.
That's you. That's you. All right.
That's how my dad
So,
talked about gnomes.
You have a method to get around this through the secret passage, or you can try sneaking through or going into this room.
So if we sneak through, then we'll end up in that little shrine room.
You'll end up in a hallway that's next to the shrine room.
I was like,
So let's go back to the shrine room then.
like,
It's the
yeah,
last room and we haven't
our
really...
only option is go back to the shrine room unless we want to try to sneak past golems.
I'm
And
kinda-
We know how to beat armor. If that
I
armor
don't
is
want
sent
to
to you.
sneak past golems because I'm not very
Armor.
sneaky.
What armor?
The armor that we beat.
We know how to beat armor. If there's going to be more magic armor, there wasn't there.
No, there was
Yeah.
no.
There wasn't. Then why do we backtrack?
The way that we beat... Because there were golems and he said that it was going to be tough to fight him. I listened to him.
No, he's talking about the shrine room.
Oh,
Because
the shrine room
You
was...
just wanted to map out the rest before you
Oh.
went forward. So
So
Are
let's,
we
head-
looking to buy this
And
place?
we've had history in a shrine room, and it wasn't good history.
let's go back to the shrine room.
okay, you go back to the shrine room. Are you entering the shrine room?
I'll sneak in.
I'm
so
sneaking too.
you're
Sneak in behind me.
Yeah.
I'm Caesar.
Yeah.
So when you sneak in, like there's, like I said,
The dice.
dais, whatever it is, the candles, the flower pots, all of this stuff up there. There's like a trail of petals on the ground. That the place smells like that perfume, and there's incense burning and stuff like that. The picture that's taking up, dominating this wall, is a picture of who you can only figure is Lydia Woodman, the mayor's daughter, in a salacious pose,
Really?
wearing like just draping silks. She is a buxom, thick with 2 C's woman.
Like
That is very, very voluptuous woman that bears a striking resemblance to the mayor himself.
How does the
Also, days and dies are both fine for that. I said dies, but days works as well.
Dais. I normally say
how
dais.
big is the painting? Can we?
Oh,
It
it
is
Sorry,
pretty
it's-
massive.
It's dias or dais. Excuse me, dias or dais. Sorry,
Dais.
so dias. Yeah, works.
It's pretty massive. It's the size of one of these bookshelves.
What is?
The painting.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a massive, big framed painting of the mayor's daughter.
corpulent woman.
She's not that. No, she's just voluptuous. She is not. She's got a huge tracts of land and
the background.
hips for days and
Oh,
yeah,
It's for dias.
hips for dias. There you go. No, she's
and where is this painting? Is it like?
yeah. It's like there's steps up. There's a dais. There's candles. There's all this stuff, and it's just it's a shrine to this woman. That's
Wow.
what this is. There's a shrine to this woman.
Well, this looks normal. Let's carry on.
This is it.
This.
This
No,
is the
there's a door out.
Oh, okay. So this is pretty much it so far. So
Should we take a knife and like cut out the painting from the
Would you
front?
like
mean,
to look
I'll-
around the shrine?
yeah, why not?
Could
I'll
be
roll it out.
so
Save it
Search
for posterity.
search around for solubles
that.
at what? Sorry.
I'm turning to him.
Oh,
Don't like desecrate this
13.
It's not a real shrine.
painting. I said not shrine. I don't care if about the shrine.
13 for searching around for stuff.
You don't really find anything that's any value except for maybe the incense.
There's nothing like behind the painting. There's no, okay, cool.
What's the quality of the painting? Is this a talented painter at work here, or is this like
It's
It looks like Oscar the Grouch
It's
painted
not-
with a hand.
yeah, like Mr. Bean trying to save Whistler's mother?
no, it's not that terrible, but it's not something that's gonna fetch high prices in any market anywhere.
Good to
Excellent,
know.
excellent imagery.
Yeah,
Mr.
they-
Bean saving Whistler's mother.
I like to know the potency of the
It's an
forces
oil
we're dealing
painting
Ooh,
with. Oh,
that's flammable. So let's
That's
continue.
depicted in a salacious pose that leaves nothing to the imagination.
Gross.
nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
And I'm pretty imaginative.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, I see her guts.
So there's a doorway out. It'll probably go to the hallway from the door leading from the dining room. The door on the other side of the dining room. So
So that's what I'm saying. So we've explored the place.
except for this door out and whatever's in that hallway. Because room, right?
Yeah.
Entry chamber, pantry, kitchen,
Kitchen.
dining room, secret room, door.
Yeah.
And there's a door here. So there's still something down here you have not explored.
Let's go to that one.
I'm almost afraid it was behind door number 6.
Ready?
It's door number 5, isn't it? Oh, it is 6 because we found a
Did you
second
just get killed by golems before we just walked
11
into
for
it?
checking it.
Okay, so the door looks clear.
All right, so let's open it up.
You open the door.
Peek in.
And you
Let's
peek.
get it.
This is a long hallway. Like you can see that there's a long hallway down that way. There's a long hallway that way.
I've been described as a long hallway.
That's a weird thing to say.
Is this a weird descriptor? I don't think anyone's actually called you that.
You got me.
Is it because you're not useful except for connecting two places?
Womp womp.
Um,
I don't know. It wasn't funny. So let's walk.
I do
down.
like how you connect the GM and the best character in the show.
Dayton.
So what do you
Yeah.
Let's continue down the hallway.
All right. You fall through the floor.
Damn it.
Oh,
One time. I have checked everything
You
meticulously.
take 8 damage as you
Woo!
slam into the ground.
how does he slam in the ground?
You just see him he steps out into the hallway and goes
Like
he's
through
gone.
the floor?
through the floor. The floor's still there. He's gone. And you hear A loud thump.
I am hurt very,
Yes.
very bad.
You are in spikes. In fact,
What?
there are spikes down there in this pit that you just went, wow!
I lean over the floor, I guess, and can I put my hand through
You
it?
can put your hand right through it.
I peek my face through it to get a good look.
Like, let me check for traps.
I thought I
You checked the traps.
I did.
You
I
checked the
did.
traps on
no,
the
that's
door.
my fault. I didn't say it out loud. You're correct.
But you also didn't get a very good check on the door.
Yeah.
So you got an 11, right?
You're
Like,
right, you didn't say that. And that reminds me, I blink. So I'm going to put my face through the...
You blink.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I said my character blinks, and we need to do that every now and then.
Right.
I put my face through the floor after I check for the hand
Do you blink again?
in a minute.
Okay.
And
Very slow blink.
yeah, I'm a slow blinker. It's good for mental focus. So you're being very loud. Are you okay?
So you stick your head through this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dark. You can't see anything.
I'm assuming you can hear me. It wasn't
Yeah.
how many. It wasn't like it was like a second of falling.
I can see, right? How far have I
Yeah.
fallen?
10 foot.
Ugh,
into
on the
spikes.
spikes. How
Yeah.
big are the spikes?
Like,
Enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like.
Oh. That's long spike. That's like
Right?
carpenter nails.
This is like Flash Gordon when they're coming up from the fight between. No, all right.
Remember we've talked a lot about the buttons that say like earthquake, tornado in English, but I've never seen the movie. Sorry.
Why did you tell us about Conan, Grandpa?
Why don't you tell me about Conan?
I would like to talk about Conan. Actually.
Right?
Yeah. I would.
I know that movie very well.
Conan's grandpa. Yeah. So wow, that looks painful. Would you like help?
You cannot see.
You can't reach me.
You
either.
cannot see.
It sounds
It's
painful.
black.
I hear
There's
a lot
no
of
light down
I
there.
hear a lot of like feet whining and groaning.
I mean, if they somebody have rope, you have rope.
I have rope.
It's burden though.
Not this rope.
And it's
That
gnome
was
size.
This
It's
rope
probably
is
like
safe.
3 feet long.
I love that I was the burster and I never burned my own rope, and then you carry the rope around, it just gets burned up. Can someone toss me a rope?
Yeah. Mysterious voice in the darkness.
Oh, sorry.
Mysterious voice in the dark.
I throw my
You know
rope
you
and I
fell.
brace my foot on what I hope is not illusionary
I'm
ground.
gravely injured, but I can grasp the rope and be pulled from these spikes.
You can. You
Okay.
can climb yourself up.
Is there a little resistance? Is he stuck good? Like
There's a little. There's a.
Ah!
Get out of it and like climb up this and up out of the illusory floor, back into the shrine room.
Did you see how far that went?
Yeah.
No, I'm not down. I'm across. I'm so strategy.
I can
I
see
saw
it
him the
now.
entire way down.
I can see across it, obviously.
No,
How
you
big is the hole?
You don't know, like you,
Fuck.
like.
Here.
Well, when you were down there, it looks like it's only the section in front of the door. Like it's
Okay.
only like a 5 foot and 5 foot area.
So, Jesus Christ.
just
The room that we were in the shrine room is where we were, right?
you were in the shrine room.
Are there any objects in there? Like,
Nori lays her hands upon you and heals you for 8.
I was just gonna see.
Oh, really?
I was
She's
just gonna ask
yeah.
if you can see a
And,
strategy in
she
the pattern
is-
of holes in his back.
Yeah, she is now again out of spells.
Yeah.
So
that's okay.
Good. That's what we need before
That was one
fighting
hit point.
Sephiroth, the
If you rolled
dungeon.
even a tiny bit
Yeah.
more, I'd have been
Bam!
like, eh. So I guess my next thing would be to angrily find objects in the room to toss into the hallway to see if it sets off any other traps.
Oh, I want to
make
do that
a
too.
make a
That
notice
sounds
check
fun.
just to look out there and investigate it, or investigation or notice,
Don't throw
whichever
your
side.
dice.
What did I get there? So 11, 12.
12.
gonna
Is anyone else like
I,
investigating? this?
absolutely. I'm like my rope. Just like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
far can I throw my rope?
Roll
You
investigation.
find out you throw your rope better than that?
Keeping my hand on the
Too bad
other.
you didn't hold on to the end.
A 12 as well.
Are you looking around as well? Everyone's like testing out this thing, trying to figure it
It's
out.
illusionary
There we
or
go.
what? Can you dispel this illusion? We know it's an illusion.
He doesn't have dispel.
It's an illusion though. Can our minds dispel that? Like, I know this ground is fake.
It's 19 other which way.
There's no disbelieve check in this. But it doesn't matter. The magic is real, so
I don't believe you. Correct. I do not believe it.
The fairies instantly die in front of your eyes.
so what,
19.
I don't
Okay.
believe it.
so while they're all like throwing ropes out there and doing that stuff, and you realize that it's literally just in front of. It's just the hallway
Bunch of fucking morons.
in front of this door.
Fucking
Like
my
it's
clothes are
5
covered in my own
easily
blood.
5 foot by 5 foot little or 10 foot little area right in front of the door. So like if you were walking down the hallway, you would fall into this pit. But you're looking and you're going, all right, there's a fake part of the wall there, and there's a fake part of the wall on the other side of it. So you think you've realized that if you were walking down the hallway, you could open up a fake door and bypass this trap on the opposite side of the hallway.
All right, you go first from now on. So I'm just kidding.
It's not my job guide.
Yeah, no, you fuck.
What are you guys talking
I
about?
think you guys are very lucky that I walked into that first. And
Thanks.
I feel very lucky that you fell down.
So there's the shrine room,
Uh-huh.
there's the trap,
Yep.
and you're seeing this like bypass 2 doors hallway on the opposite side.
12 is the dining room, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so we're not going back there.
Well,
But it's easy enough to just hop
Yeah, so
the corner if you want to keep going down.
we want to go down. So I'll continue to guide. I feel much better having been healed. My clothes just need some mending, I think, but that's okay.
She can do that too. It's a cantrip for her.
Mending?
Mending.
Nice.
is
right?
that a ritual spell, by the way?
Mending? It's
Yeah.
a cantrip.
No, I know, but is it? Forget I asked.
Yeah, don't do that.
No asking.
What are the material components for mending? That's what I want to know.
All the stuff you need to actually sew or
Yeah. You wave
was,
your hair. The somatic components of the actual you have to.
Are these are the same for Dark Sun, right? Is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say because it was like lightning. It's like a shard of glass
Yep.
and a piece of fur from a bird. You're like, birds don't have fur. You're like, some of them do. You're like, what? Bird fur?
Welcome to Dark Sun.
Yeah, right. I was like, holy shit. All right.
Oh, fear.
Like I said, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling nimble again.
All right,
Hop
so
over it a
you
little bit.
hop over you step, basically just hold onto the door jamb and step over where the pit is.
Cool.
Can someone toss me or
Nori could just pick you
Yes.
up and put you over.
I don't know if my legs reach.
All right, you all bypass that.
Who measures things in leg
You
reach?
see the door. Like you can even check the little bypass hallway, and you just click a little thing. It opens up, and it's just a little whoop-de-woo hallway that bypasses that.
It's like a
that
whoopie
trap.
woo when you open it.
How long would you say that is in gnome legs?
Probably like 20 gnome strides.
Oof. Gnome strides. I like that.
Gnome strides.
It's the basic
That is great.
unit of measurement.
My car goes 340 gnome strides an hour. That's the speed limit.
You're
280 gnome strides.
We're going.
This hallway
Another
terminates in a grand doorway, a very large double door.
How
Should
much
check it for traps before we do anything.
did you bury a carpenter? There's so many.
19.
All right, it looks clear.
Gotta check the floor in front of it.
Yeah. That 19 is for the entire traversing of the hallway down.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just being a dick. I
You
didn't
rolled
mean
to check the trap.
I know I did.
failed.
I fucking Jesus Christ.
I believe her in our guide. I mean, I know he didn't see the only trap that's in this.
No,
mess.
he
That's
saw the
not
dark trap.
Only trap.
He
That's
saw
the
the-
trap I've
he
seen
saw
you
the
fall
dark
into.
trap.
Also, we both got distracted by glittery stuff in that one room. I probably would have figured that out too.
He saw the dark trap.
And
I-
I like to think that I didn't see that. He disarmed us so quick.
He saw
I know
the
it was
loose
there.
brick.
And so this is like the only trap.
You found the mechanism to stop
I
it.
noticed. That.
Oh, that's right. I saw the mechanism, but you identified it as a dart trap.
You found
She would,
you found the
wouldn't he?
trigger. He found the disabling.
That's right.
We didn't know what it was until the Dart Master came. He was like,
Ah, darts.
You know what's
Detect
really funny
darts.
too is that
Darts.
if you hadn't found the actual mechanism to turn it off, we probably would have had you throw some darts at the trigger. Throw darts and then the dart trap activates.
And you've gotten more darts.
we're the opponents.
Yeah.
Just darts.
I'll take these. there's a big grand double door.
All right.
Let's kick it open this time.
No.
I'm tired of this sneaky stuff. We need to let this dungeon know that we're in charge. We gotta just
We're not going to live.
We are definitely not in charge.
We won't live to see many more dungeons if we continue to make the dungeon our bitch.
I'm just saying, we might get this big doors. There might be something important in there, and they might need to.
This would probably be the first time that we should actually sneak through and look.
No, there's plenty of times. That's why we were letting you guide the way. But like, this is a place like big doors. There might be something important here. If they see us just creeping in, they're gonna realize that we're kind of scared. But if we just fling
Can I
these
scan
doors
him
open,
that thing I noticed on the wall? There's a small little thing on the wall.
what thing?
So I'll peek it open a little bit.
Make a stealth check.
I want to find that thing on the wall he's talking about.
All right. It's going to take you a couple turns.
14.
13 on the.
Yeah, you haven't found it yet.
Going deeper.
I gotta get in here.
All right. What'd you get?
14.
So you reach down to the handle and you try to open it, and it's locked.
Okay, so let's
Make a notice check.
fucking hate,
Good
man.
job, guy.
So this is
Perception.
perception. So 10.
Okay. All right.
Fucking A, man.
If it was like a village across the
You already
higher
are
than a 9
pretty
yet.
sure that there's no traps on this because
Yeah.
you rolled that 19, but this is for something else. So you try it. It's locked. You know, open it.
Well, I picked the lock, right?
Yep, go for it.
Is that stealth or
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. All right.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Yes.
Just
Next time, say wait. Say, hey, wait. If I had thrown the dice, it would have been bad. Also, that was a fake negative.
I saw, yeah.
What?
21.
There is some like as he's interacting with the door, you notice that there's a weird effect, like it's dampening sound.
What?
It's dampening sound, like if I'm getting through it one way or the other.
I can't hear what he said.
I don't know.
He's talking to me.
Mumbles. Oh.
So like when he like tried the door, like you didn't hear the clankety clank or anything like that.
So was it like?
it was
Are you talking about like these bricks
just super
down here?
dampened and quiet. And you don't know what
It's the discolored one.
total effect of that is, but it
Anything
is
from
dampening.
kicking the door.
Yeah.
Well, just so you know, I'll just,
You want to make another roll to see if you find what he's talking about?
Yes, I would actually.
Okay.
Because I mean, I'm taking this seriously.
Yeah.
It's serious.
And he's been seeing us through, and
You'll find out.
and
Right, so you're
I'm
still-
I'm looking.
Yeah, you're.
Oh boy, am I
Oh boy, he's trying.
with sharp elf eyes? I'm just like, what is he seeing that I'm not?
Alright, take your die out of there.
Yeah, I think
So are you
So
telling
pick
me
one.
traded for a different D20.
that's some
So-
of this dampening sound. I don't know what that means though.
Do you think it has? Do you think picking the lock will cause anything?
You still don't feel that there's any mechanism or trigger on this door that springs a trap. Like your investigation of a 19 says this door is not trapped.
And from what I can tell, that dampening is only helping you, so no one's hearing you.
Sleight of hand. I think I got a 14 on that, by the way, not a 19. So,
Easy enough.
all right.
Yep. Click. Actually, it doesn't click. It's
What was that for?
that was for picking the lock.
9.
Oh, okay. So no, it doesn't open.
I'm going to come
Do I
back.
just keep trying?
You keep trying. It keeps getting harder as the more frustrated you go.
12.
I'm going to come back and say,
Not have it in
my adventuring party, my brother. I'm sorry. I failed you. I've been looking. I brought a little chisel with me,
Oh,
and I
you know
was
what?
looking
On
at the
closer,
ground.
yeah, I was going to say, in closer inspection, it must have been a trick of the light. There's nothing there. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Do you want to have our
We
fire
are
bash
all
this door open?
fallible
Or do you want me to try to
Don't-
pick it one more time?
don't be hard on
Try
yourself.
one more time.
Try one more time.
What are we doing?
If
Natural 20 is-
you do not succeed in this, you have to take a short rest before you can try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy crap! Do you have any other 20s that you could try to roll?
Could I take a crack at it? Could I borrow your tools? And
Nobody touches my tools.
are they important to you?
Yeah.
Are they special?
Yes.
Well, while we wait an hour, then how about you tell me the backstory of your thieves' tools?
I've had my tools taken from me too many times. In drunken raids, in loans,
Take him an
lost
hour
bets.
to figure out how to use these tools enough to unlock the door.
Plus, if
so-
you're stronger than me, if you do it wrong, you'll wonker it or whatever you want to say.
I used to help with the scribe
had
works.
any
I'm
sleight of
pretty.
hand?
I'm very dexterous.
He is not proficient. It's actually not sleight of hand. It's
tool
thieves'
use.
tools. It's tool use, but you're proficient in that as well. It's the same roll.
I'm just feeling luckier than
Dex
you, that's
and
all.
proficiency.
God, even with a +6, I couldn't do it in 3 rolls.
Yeah.
All right, short rest, I guess. I don't know, unless we guys want something different.
Yeah, you want to try to kick open the door.
He wants to do
guys.
it.
I guess.
Are we
Kick it
doing
open.
this?
Kick it open.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get my shield out. Because I put it away because we were
Listen,
walking around for
seriously.
a really long time. This is really heavy
Kicking
on
the
my
lock
left
is just
arm.
a sneaky way of opening the door. We're going to have to go in at some point anyway, so kick the fucking thing open.
All right, kick
Hey,
it.
guys, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a really rewarding experience when we kick this open and they see that we are establishing dominance. It's going to be great.
So,
And I'm
just in
gonna
case,
just
my
power.
bow ready.
Go for it.
Can I get my bow
I
ready?
do
Is
it.
like a normal
Strength.
thing? Is it a normal
Strength
thing?
check?
Yep.
All right.
Sorry.
Do I get my proficiency? My strength proficiency from my...
Do you have proficiency
You're
in
not-
door kick?
Yeah, no.
It's like saving throw. Does that...
This isn't a saving throw. Just
Okay.
roll the dice.
Oh. I rolled...
It's a really stout door.
Oh, I take
Actually,
the
and it
strength.
makes no sound. No sound.
No
when it kicks
sound.
it.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
it's dampened. So.
Excellent.
All right, I say 1.
Can we do it together? Can we both ram?
No, that was still...
No. All right.
Yeah.
One, no. Nori asks, like, do you want me to help?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
if you could get the left side, while
Let's
I
get
get
ready.
or
I got
the
my-
right side. What's the perspective of the
Arrows ready.
Darts
All right.
ready.
Darts
One.
ready. Arrows ready.
2, 3. Go!
She natural 20s.
I do okay.
Yeah, and you think you did it, but she
Yeah.
kicks that thing right open.
Ah, you see,
Did you
you
really
see.
have
I really natural 20. Yep.
Oh.
No.
She just like, you want me to try, little human? Bam! It doesn't make a sound, like, and the thing swings open and it's,
Your
But
lip
the
extensions are your
moment-
sound effect
the
eventually.
moment-
So they don't hear where the sound came from because there's no sound to
the
have. So it looked
moment
like
it opens up, you guys hear music, you hear laughing, you hear something else. Sounds like when a horse is drinking water. So this is a big ass bedroom. This is a big ass bedroom, and there's all kinds of stuff going on in here.
And we are clearly here to party.
But across at the end, like right in view of the front of the doors, is this huge 4-poster bed. It's huge, and there's covers all over it, and they're moving. And you hear laughing, and you hear this noise, and all this other stuff, and yeah, you stride into this room.
Some animated illusionary bed gazebo monster.
Yeah.
Is an orgy happening right now? Does it appear like an orgy?
No, it appears probably just like 2 people, maybe one larger person and one smaller person.
And there's witnesses. You said there's like laughing and talking. And
There's
stuff.
from under the covers, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like I thought it was
No,
like a
there was
joyous
nothing
room.
else.
I thought
No,
there was
no.
like 15 people in
Nope.
here.
There's a music box machine
Horse
going,
drinking
and
water.
you know, horse drinking. There's a vanity.
How does that
you know,
sound go?
It's like
I didn't have to-
through a straw. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Do it anyway.
All right, so you strode in. They're still under there doing their thing.
Okay.
I can't wait to tell my wife I'm gonna drink your water.
She's
gonna be like, "What?"
Like a horse drinking water.
So, all right.
This horse is parched.
Real talk though.
God damn it.
Like at first I'm embarrassed,
Yep.
but then the gears start turning. I start remembering the quests, the everything. I want to know. Do I know how long a typical love potion works for?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Do we, while he's doing that, do we appear detected?
No,
No, appear detected.
There's a silent door.
silent door.
I told you guys.
That's why you were attacking these armors
waters
and
so-
fighting to the death
So that was
outside.
that's what's.
I was wondering. That's very clangy, clattery.
So I want to reclose the door.
You're gonna just shut the doors back?
No.
No, we're in there.
Oh,
but,
you're
like,
in there. You
behind
go
us.
behind you.
Close it so that also we don't alert golems or we don't alert the bathroom
Because
monster.
we don't want to embarrass them.
There's also a monster
All
in the
their-
bathroom
all their
underneath the
servants.
lead
We don't want
thing
those servants to see
that we're
this.
going to open on the way up.
Roll.
Arcana. Ha!
We lift the lead.
That would be a 15, 16, 17.
You've heard there's many different love potions depending on the potency of the alchemist, what the ingredients are. There's some that just last for an hour. There's some that last for a lunar month. But also you realize that
This guy makes golems.
you can keep dosing a person, and they'll probably get a resistance eventually. But you could keep someone under their effects for years if you're good enough.
Sure, yeah. But generally, what's... Like, if I went to buy a generic love potion from a shop...
Probably like an hour.
We just remember that this
Are
is...
those legal? Can you...
Well, what's legal and illegal in this kind of place? Like,
That's kind of a silly question because he's not gonna use his...
they're very rare.
He's not going to be like, oh, this is $30. Here you go. He's like an alchemist.
Yeah, he
can
makes
make a love
golems.
potion.
Making golems
He's
no
making a
joke.
love potion. He's making a real love potion. Also, tonight's game is not sponsored by Stella Artois. The love potion of all game masters.
But we are available. Speaking of which, I could use another.
Mm-hmm.
Alf, I think this is your time to shine and do some investigating.
I'm pulling out the good guy.
All right. So while
They're clearly distracted.
They're clearly distracted.
slop, I will look around. Fucking
it's a
man.
double-digit number.
Way better, right? So it's at 19 then.
This looks like a room that it's very gnomish. There's lots of little gears and clockworks and cool stuff, and the automatic lanterns. Again, like you're saying, like this guy must know some carpenter somewhere because the vanities and the wardrobe are all really nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little laboratory in here. Looks like a mini lab from the one upstairs.
They said lavatory.
Not laboratory. Laboratory.
There's a laboratory in here?
No.
A small
I misunderstood.
laboratory.
I
Laboratory.
I misunderstood.
That's important.
For his alchemist work. Like he has a little personal laboratory in the corner. There's also, like, on the right side, there's obviously women's stuff that's been added to this. A whole new wardrobe, a vanity with, like, nice mirrored lantern, like candles to reflect back, makeup of all kinds of crazy makeup, lip wax and blush and just pots and
lip wax.
lipstick.
Oh, okay.
Because this is an
Fantasy
alchemist,
lipstick.
so he makes all kinds of stuff for his.
I have an idea.
I was just thinking, I just learned something about female. I think I'm gonna get my wife some lip wax.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, you should really ask your wife about lip wax.
It's lip balm, chapstick, and or lip coloring for the medieval times.
Gotcha.
So they haven't noticed this yet.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
They are very, very deep in their.
Okay, great.
Partnership.
They're equestrian.
I do the
pursuits.
universal symbol of huddle.
Okay, yes, let's get together and talk.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
So you guys all huddle up.
So and I'm going to okay. So
Yeah, he huddles like this.
You're just standing in the middle of them all.
So,
Huddle around.
so guys, now remember, we don't actually know if there is love potion work. We could just be being really intrusive on a private happy couple here, which would make me really upset. But also, they have been missing. Who knows? Maybe they elope and the town doesn't know it. Howard, this is an alchemist, so there is, it could be a love potion situation. I know that love potions. I tried thinking about them. What I want to know is, A, do you know the ingredients of love potions? And if not...
You want to open that book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is no love potion
Oh, okay. So
recipe in that book.
my thing would be whether or
So
we know that she didn't want to get married to the other guy. We don't know if she wanted to get married to this guy, but we don't get paid if we don't bring her back.
So the book that was up in the laboratory, up in the workshop, that had all of his recipes does not include a love potion.
Okay, and my second question would be, do you think, because if this is a chance, yes, we could get paid, but this might be an innocent couple just having their kicks, and then who in the hells are we to intrude on this, on town gossip, who think they think we're in a different venturing party.
I completely understand.
So could you
the logistics
sneak
around-
over to that little laboratory and see if there's incriminating evidence of the situation without disturbing the couple.
So I'm going to sneak through the lab for incriminating evidence.
You just walk over to the corner and start looking over the stuff.
Oh, it's that easy.
Yeah, I mean, they're not coming up for air anytime soon.
Garbage dice.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Grace is a virgin.
20.
That's probably a good indicator.
22.
You see that there's a couple scribbles of like notes of new potions or this potion or that potion. He has like just some notebook stuff here. He doesn't need his big recipe book because he does that all upstairs. But again, nothing in here that says love potion or charm potion or friendship potion or any of that stuff.
You're by yourself right now.
Yeah, he's just
So
like
we
you guys
don't
are
know.
all
Yeah.
still like over by the door, I'm
Yeah.
assuming, and he just walked over to the corner where the laboratory is, and like it's a little like it's just a table along the wall with the beakers and the stuff.
I want to
So
say
While he,
I would probably follow him
okay, so you're over there.
because I'm
You-
interested in this stuff.
Laboratory, yeah, right.
You see nothing again that's showing any love potion or any like mind altering. Like most of his potions are the transmutive effects, like the giant potion or the giant strength potion, the stealth potion.
right.
You know,
So I say again, fellows, that I'm the guide. I would like to get paid for this, but I'll follow your lead this time if you want to leave.
So you come back to us then?
Oh yeah, yes, come
Because
on.
you walk up on Nori and I talking about like best like strategies of assaulting people in the middle of tryst.
I think we're not going to have to worry about that too much, but
It's you have to do. You don't want to embarrass them, but you have to win the conflict.
So I think we have a couple options here. We can assault and take. We can converse, or we can retreat silently and pretend that we didn't see the coitus.
It
is under sheets.
We could.
Just heard it.
yeah.
The town is
You're still hearing
concerned.
it.
The town is concerned.
We can tell the town that this is vacated.
We could do that, and we could do that. But
If you close the secret door in the cellar, no one's ever going to find this place.
Yeah. I was gonna say we could confront them non-violently, and that one suggestion.
That's what I said,
Converse.
converse. Yeah.
Let's. We could have a talk. It would be.
This is the sex happening and the chances of us getting caught as we converse.
Yes,
That's what
the
that
longer
thing
you
is.
talk,
I think it was a stamina check.
that gnome's got stamina potions for days.
He's also
We definitely want to talk to this guy. Though. He might be able to sell us a couple.
Also,
goodies.
he's got himself a good fingernail potion that we've tried before too, that we know about. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's my
we
thought.
don't want to.
We can tell the townsfolk whatever we want.
Like, Nori's like, I feel we should check if this woman is in distress.
We
in
don't
some
know.
way.
Remember that. He may be an alchemist.
That's her.
He may be an alchemist, and there may be no evidence of love potions. But guess what? We're in the middle of woods, and they're full of fairies who love this shit, who don't really know about the nuances of taking advantage of them.
So the options.
Grace, you want to converse?
Yes.
So
You want to politely?
I mean, I'm going to do my best. I start walking up to the bed.
Hold on.
That's,
I
There's a
vote.
vote
Well,
going
yeah,
on.
I was gonna say I vote for leaving because we've proven, at least to me, through our writings and readings and our interactions with the things in here, that no foul play has really come to bear. We don't know that for a fact, obviously. The evidence suggests that. You want to converse. Nori wants to converse. I want to leave.
I vote converse.
All right, you're conversing.
Yeah. And I say, at the very least, at the very least, we should let them know that their guards are dead, and
You did destroy everything.
You know what's funny?
Everything
You know what's funny
in
is that earlier when we found that note that was wrapped up and waxed, I wanted to try to reseal it so that I could at least be like, if we found it, be like, we have a message for you. And he'd be like, oh, thanks. This is kind of awkward. And then he'd open it and be like, yeah, I already got this. And be like, all right.
And I asked Nori, we're going to talk to these people. I want you to get. I'm going to be asking for you. I mean, you're a spiritual person. You're used to talking with people. If you can give us some insight, some guidance on how, if you get any kind of
Your
feeling
guide says,
about these. People.
Obviously,
You are a geographical guide. This is an evangelical guide. It's a little different.
Geographical guide.
Okay.
Having
All right.
some experience in the
I'm happy.
bedroom, I would say that we need to at least take some defensive form because this is going to be crazy. I'll speak with them.
The 200-year-old virgin. Yeah.
Wait,
All right,
now you're
so
gonna
what are you
There's a
doing
mom
here?
joke in there somewhere. All right,
You're
so we're conversing.
volunteering.
So I mean, I've got to speak with them.
I mean, who looks the least threat?
You're the
You.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
You got some charm in there.
I love this.
Hey, look at that charisma. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
he doesn't
charisma.
have-
Guess
but
what?
he does
Talking
not
to
have
people is a
persuasion.
thing that happens
good.
in Dungeons and Dragons.
Get in there,
Do
you
you not
cheap
have
son of a
persuasion?
bitch.
Well, I mean,
He's got
Do you
really
have
good
persuasion?
charisma.
Yeah.
I
you
have
have
persuasion
persuasion?
and really good charisma. Guys, guess what? I'm the fucking bomb. People love Grace, and Grace is going to be loved by these people. My only threat is my only fear is they don't love me so much that they pull me in.
How the hell?
Guess what?
He wants to be a
Yeah,
hero.
you got
He
it.
wants to be
I've
the
been training.
hero.
There is a
Cool.
magic mirror
This
in
helps me shape
Candlekeep
my
that I talk
framework
to.
for my
saying,
character.
like,
Then I'm not
you're the
going to be the
man.
swashbuckler.
No, you're the
that's
man.
for
I'm
sure.
like, oh, come
I
on.
mean, you could also be a talker, but he's going to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to be.
It's
I
true.
see what you're saying. So,
It's true.
I mean, the thief still gets some of that stuff, but
Yeah, you get gold that we never see.
well, no, but
and
I was
get to be.
thinking
You can
about
also
being
good cop, good cop.
I was going to say I was thinking about taking the swashbuckler archetype so that I could kind of get out in front and and like take some of the
I would
glory,
love that.
but that's you though. You're the fighter. Like I don't
It's
need
true, but
You walk in-
swashbucklers don't use shields.
Well, no, I know that. I'm just saying.
and he only fights
Motherfucker.
humans. Just
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, he's a human fighter.
True.
Alright.
I start climbing up there.
What's your race anyway?
So you guys walking up there?
Before he makes
cool
another
man.
roll, we just all walking up there.
Yeah, but
I think that
Because we
should.
don't want to look. I don't think we want to look
All
that
right.
intimidating. Like,
Nori.
No, yeah. Well, how about you give us some strategy, priestess
like-
of strategy?
Well, if this was orcish, half orcish culture, love making is not a big deal. It's something for everyone to
big
enjoy.
qualms about this in Candlekeep.
So she's like, I want to get in.
Like, and so just walking in on someone making love, like that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you just
Our
go
orcs
in,
very-
you talk.
Our orcs,
But we had to walk through a
sexual
dungeon to get
kinda-
here.
I guess there's something fucking half
I'll show you.
orcs in the world. They must get it
I'll show
off.
you later.
Oh, in books, right?
All right.
Okay.
She goes,
There you go.
and all of a sudden, all the noises stop, and the blanket stops. All that stuff,
music.
like the music's still going, but all the noises
Just go
of
turn the music off. They'll realize it.
the bed stops moving, and they're like, it's quiet from them for a moment, and then like the blanket starts like scuttling and all
I
that
put my
stuff.
sword away, by
And
the
then
way.
Which
a little gnomish head pops out of the covers.
Which head?
Little gnomish head.
I'll be here all Wednesday.
Okay, so like ah!
I put up a hand like it's okay. We had a moment
Another
of
head comes
time.
up.
Is it another gnomish?
No, it's a woman. It's the woman in that picture. She also screams. Ah!
I turn my head away. Like I keep a corner of my eye just so I can see them, but I politely turn my head away, and I take some gentle step forwards, and I say,
Okay, so he comes out from under the covers and stands up on the bed, and he's wearing a silk robe, and he's like securing that, and he walks over. Well, who are you, and what are you doing in my home?
Now we know what you sound like.
That's what this gnome sounds like.
We
He's got, like,
are-
a corkscrew like beard coming out, and like the
This?
the things of hair coming out from the sides here. Like,
oh no.
Next time we play, you should put like 2 rubber bands in it. See that? Like,
Is he attractive? Does he look like he?
Dayton's very
Yeah.
attractive.
he's got white hair, but he does not look old. He looks like his hair is just white. He's a good-looking gnome, middle-aged for gnomes.
I apologize on this. What seemed like a delightful encounter.
Sonny sent you, didn't he?
No.
Sonny Woodman, the mayor.
Oh, it is sunny.
So you just lied to him?
No, I honestly forgot. So It may have been. I don't remember. We were passing through the town of Lone Tree, which I don't know if you live down in this labyrinth down here, but it's a town up above here. We were passing through, and they had paid. They had promised coin to try to find some missing people, which led us down here after investigations.
I'm not missing, the woman says. I'm not missing. Actually, because she's...
Yes, it seems you have found each other very, very well.
This is our talker.
It's really in the
you can see that he is beat red.
He is.
Again, he has. There's two people having sex that he just interrupted.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think we're over here trying not to.
Grace is not so much a wordsmith. It's just it's his. Do
you want to come up and try to help him out on this?
Well, he's doing fine. I'm being a dick. So if I need to, I'll.
Now this looks like a play of innocence, and so we do not come threateningly.
Is my door broken?
Yes, I've smashed it with my mighty boot, and I apologize, but I will.
Nori says.
Did she ask if the door was broken, or did the gnome ask if his door was broken?
But you must understand that we were hired to come here with the expectation that someone was taken against their will through the use of most manipulative forms of alchemy in the form of enchantments, manipulation, a love potion, if you will.
I would never. He would never.
I would just like to ask, we saw that there were golems up there. Are you saying you're not capable of such potencies of alchemical mixtures?
Enchantments was school for wussies.
I mean, yes, we all know that. Yeah. I am from Candlekeep. My name is Grace, by the way, from Candlekeep. Remember that. I mean...
If you have to have a potion to make someone your friend, then you're not worthy of friendship.
Excellent.
Yes.
What a rebuttal.
I want you to know that I believe that we've stumbled upon a misunderstanding here.
Wait. Are my armors okay?
No, absolutely not. I have torn them asunder when they tried to strangle me to death and my friends.
What about my rug?
The rug is fine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Also, you'll be happy to know that he is very loyal.
Yes, he is.
I believe somebody spoke to it. Didn't somebody speak to the rug?
He just listened to what it
was. Listen.
Sir and madam, we seem to have caught you at a disadvantage, as we are at a disadvantage as well. What he's trying to tell you is that we've come on a missing persons case. We've found the missing person. I believe we will leave you be.
I would actually like some sort of
form
of assurance that this lady's not held against her.
He jumps off the bed and he starts going over towards his desk. Not the laboratory. He goes over towards his desk.
Does he have a robe on?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's like swishing in the wind and a little bit too open and loose.
While he's doing that, I want to look to Dorvin.
And the woman is like, my father is trying to up his clout on the trade route. He's trying to marry me off to some trade baron. He's not a trade baron. He's a teamster. He runs donkeys.
We have found the letters. While he's walking over there, I look over to you, Dorvin, and I say, can you detect any magic on her? Is she being influenced by...
He
doesn't have detect magic.
We know he doesn't have detect
magic. You're the worst wizard I've ever known.
That's because he's not a wizard.
I'm not a wizard.
He's not a wizard.
I know.
All right.
Hey, wait, real quick.
He goes over and he opens up the door.
Just as an aside, can you detect if there's any kind of magic going on here?
He grabs something. He opens up a drawer and he grabs something out of it. And he comes back over and he throws it towards you. It's a key. He goes, "That's a key to my lockbox upstairs. It has all my cash worth. Feel free to take it. I just ask you that you tell them you came down here. There's nothing in the store. There is no secret labyrinth down here. Just tell them you couldn't find us and we're gone."
You know what? I will give you this key back if you can just give us some sort of assurance for us to relay to your townsfolk upstairs that that there's no. Can you give us some assurance that there's no magical affluence going on here? I'll give you this key back if you could prove it to me. We are of mind to leave you be alone, but I will give you this key back if you could just give us some sort of.
How do you expect me to prove it to someone who don't like you?
I am not a. I don't know. I am not a. Oh well, can I roll Arcana to convey to him that I know some things about
After
this?
that comment, Dorbin giggles.
So pick some sort of assurance that he can give you. You be specific about the
I don't
assurance.
fucking know.
Then what can he do to make
I don't
you
know.
feel
I'm
better?
testing him. Whose side are you on?
That's out of character. I was like, what's the end game here?
Can you give us something? Can she give us something that would just give some assurance that she is here of her sound mind and will? I say, young
Let me
lady.
go get a copper pot and I could give you something.
So I would highly advise
She
against
says
that. Oh, was she? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I threatened her too.
You're like, I would love a copper pot.
Now, dear, calm down.
Golly, Dorbin, you know any? Can I
I don't have a mind to walk away from it.
I want
I've
to.
seen enough.
Oh, okay.
knowing fucking.
DM, do I know any? Do I know anything about enchantments enough that would be like that? That would help me get us some questions that you can ask somebody who's enchanted. It's a lot, yeah. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
no.
Yeah.
If someone's charmed, someone's charmed.
Can I ask him in Gnomish?
Yep.
If he has any more like notes or recipes for like potions that aren't in his book.
What do you mean anymore?
I know we stuck into your fuck
Did you
pit.
take my book?
I didn't
They're
take
yelling
it.
at each other in Gnomish.
I love it. I
Take
can
your
understand
book,
that's why I'm
I
laughing.
browsed it because
Can you
we were
imagine what
looking
this sounds
for
like?
a love potion
I was
recipe.
so funny, like, we snuck into your fuck pit. You got any more recipes I can take with me? Sorry.
Take your book. I just simply browsed through it upstairs and didn't find anything that I haven't heard of before. So I was wondering if you had any extra special potions. And that's why I'm asking.
Fine. He walks over to the laboratory, his little lab, and he reaches up underneath and he pulls out like a secret bin that's underneath. He goes dink, 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 and he pulls 3 potions. He walks over and he hands them to you. Take them and go.
You had.
I'm good.
Hold on, no. You had traps attacking monsters down here.
Yeah.
That seems like quite a bit of security for an absconding, eloping couple.
Well, we do know that townsfolk are racist.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, they are.
Yeah, I have to protect all my stuff.
Do you understand the position we are in, sir?
Wait a minute. You didn't go through my golems.
How do you know?
I can hear them.
Yeah, good. That was a test. Yeah. No, we saw them and we decided we'll go around. Your secret doors, by the way,
So let's
could
not-
use some work.
Let's not provoke the golems.
I don't wish to provoke. Oh,
That's what he's getting at. That's
oh.
we've seen what we need.
Now he kind of straightens up a little bit.
I say, sir. How fast are those golems? As I don't draw it out, but I put my hand on those. On my
Listen, you take that key, you take the money, you tell Sonny nothing's down here, and we don't have to involve any golems.
So,
You've already taken potions.
sir, I just wish that I don't care
You're
about.
not getting it.
I don't
Well, whatever
care.
it is you want.
All I want is for the right thing to be done. I don't care about
Then
the
get
gold.
out of my home.
I want to
Those
You
things
intersect.
broke
are
into
right.
my door. You're the thieves.
I will leave you the gold so you can use that money to repair those things. I just wish to know that this girl's not kept against her will.
I would like
She
to
throws a pillow at
interject.
you. Get out of here.
I want to interject in Gnomish again and tell him we apology or
We apologize.
We apology.
We
I
apology.
I speak
in what,
Uma.
where he what?
Our
Our apologies.
common was a second language.
Thank you for the potions. Sorry to have disturbed you. We will leave you peacefully be.
This is
Deliver
very
the message you have
anticlimactic.
requested, and then I will speak to you in Gnomish too.
I
and
heard
be
everything
like,
you said.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm still using Gnomish talking to you. Like, Elf, let's go.
Nori.
Because I'm saying this so he can't understand me.
Yeah. So
I can detect. I don't know what you're saying, but I can see I know what dejection and cowardice looks like.
Tell the gnome we
He
can,
wants to sit here and argue with this guy.
tell the
That's
gnome
fine.
we can fix this, or I can tell him we can fix this if you go over there with him and pretend to make a disenchant potion and let your girlfriend drink it. We'll say she's uncharmed. If she is, she can spout her love. He'll be satisfied, and then we can leave.
is he really that?
I made him look for a rock earlier.
Are you talking about?
How long?
You're talking about massive Dorvin.
You had 30 seconds. He's like, for a minute. He was.
Who? Master Dorvin? She said that. She spoke in common, did she?
She's not speaking.
She's not speaking. It's
No.
just these three speaking in Gnomish.
Oh,
The
I thought it was a bit. Sorry, it was a very effete voice. I thought
We're about to roll to distract
it's a
you in
gnome.
second.
I see how you racists can not tell the difference between gnomes and girls.
Wait, what?
It's difficult, isn't it? I'm only human, all right.
Yeah, you're a human fighter.
And soon I'll have my superiority dice. Yeah.
All right.
Level 3, I get superiority dice
Well, what is that?
to express my superiority.
Ooh, like as a.
I'm practicing
like as a
now.
boast? Is that what you mean? Like
Oh, you'll see.
All right, cool. I'm interested.
So he's like, fine, come here. And he goes over to the laboratory, and he's like, a pinch of...
Take the door to make sure that it's legit.
Yeah.
A pinch of adder's blood for fire, a pinch of this
Wait, what is
ash
he doing?
for this.
What is
He's
he
It's
doing?
a disenchantment
Their
potion.
disenchanting potion.
He
I
said,
know.
Oh,
You were
sorry.
speaking in
no, you're
Gnomish.
supposed to know, and that's,
I'm
he
explaining
answered
it.
you.
It was- yeah, it's-
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
answered-
yeah.
He answered you. Disenchantment potion.
Yes.
And he, like, as he puts in each ingredient, he tells you exactly what it's going to do. And then he, boils it up.
Nod your head
And
I've read about these. Is he legitimately
no, you
doing
haven't.
this?
Come on.
I'm
Roll Arcana.
I was
You were.
I was
Herbalism
legitimately training to be a wizard. Okay. Like,
No,
You're doing a sage, I thought.
you failed.
That actually is pretty good.
it's not bad.
It's not
It's
good.
14.
It sounds really.
Sounds plausible.
It sounds plausible.
Mmm.
Yeah. Mixes it all up and walks it over and says, "Here, honey, take this so we can get rid of these dolts." And she's like, drinks it down. Now what?
I wait for it to take effect.
We take a short rest
She's
in the
sitting there
fucking
naked with her covers pulled
I
up,
turn my head to the
staring
side.
at you, giving you the stink eye.
I
Come on, big fella.
throw the key back at them. We are only trying to make certain. Please forgive the offense. Throw the key back.
He says in Gnomish, like, I have half a mind to hire a bunch of mercenaries to bust into his room and prove that he's not an idiot.
What
That
did he
won't be
say?
necessary.
What the hell did he just say?
It also won't prove anything. We'll take our leave. Let's go,
He
Grace.
said he's sick and tired of us. We need to leave now before we have to fight.
I do understand that. Yes, yes.
We have to go fast. We got to go fast.
I tip my helmet, milady.
All right.
Clearly Sanic.
We gotta go fast.
That's what I said. We got to go fast.
All right.
Well,
We'll exit.
I verbally comment how anticlimactic that adventure was.
Well, I mean, there's still the toilet iron.
The toilet lead? No, I think if this was an
We weren't in
innocent,
any position to ask.
if this was an innocent encounter, I really do not want to see what's under that lead slab over the toilet.
Okay, let's go.
Let's
Right.
go.
What if
So-
we just have someone pick it up and run?
What are we gonna do with a big poisonous slab of lead?
Well, we don't want
It's
to take
only
it.
poisonous if you eat it or lick it.
I'm not gonna not eat it. It's sweet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright, so we
You exit
abscond.
the lair.
Grated on our pastries.
As much as I want it,
Uh,
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to. Can I
I
free
kinda
the
wanna
rug
see
and?
Yep. Also, do you reactivate the dark trap on your way out?
I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah? No?
that's fine. Yeah.
Do you take the armor?
No.
Okay. So you go back up.
You want to take one of them?
No.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So you go back up. You go back up. You throw the rug back down. Who kind of angrily does little do something.
Yeah. Right.
And then out you go.
We can't.
I'm assuming that you.
I tip my brow to it.
Yeah.
I don't have a hat on, I guess.
You can you probably have a hood on your clothes.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some weird elf thing.
My
thought is, if we take
racist.
anything from here at this point,
Oh, do you put the book back? Potion book?
You
Keep
stole
that?
the book.
He totally stole the book.
I gave it
That's
to
my
him. I
guy.
was saying, if we take anything that's just us, kind of
I mean,
this-
nowhere
in my
did
head,
it
that's-
say that I'm lawful
No, no,
good.
no,
or
no.
anything.
I'm
That's what I
not
said,
even
I'm on
lawful.
board.
I'm not
That's
even
what
lawful.
I took
And-
all the potions.
and you-
I took all
And you are not returning the money in the agate.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
I couldn't
Yeah,
say anything.
I checked it out. It was empty. Yeah, look, if we take anything from there, then that means that we are acting as if they were deserving of it. And if we take things from there and we're letting them go, that just pretty much us stealing from him at this point pretty much means we're just okay with him just absconding.
So I think
with this.
next-
That's basically taking a bribe for rape.
The next question is whether or not we leave Lone Tree,
Lone Tree.
I don't
or
wanna
do
be a
we,
part of that.
or do we
Yeah,
tell the mayor we found nothing?
One. The elevator.
I look at
Actually,
you.
I have a good idea. So this is, I'm not in good or bad or anything like that, but I think that we should tell the mayor we found nothing so that he sends forces out elsewhere. He resumes his look away from the lovebirds.
And that's what
That's what they would.
Fitzwater did want. Tell them that we're not here.
Yeah,
They
and I
doesn't
think
send
that's-
anyone else looking.
That would be a good way for us to make up for our
Because if you
transgressions.
just leave,
How do you feel about it?
then he's going to oh, he killed a bunch of adventurers.
Yes.
We need more adventurers.
Yeah. Now look.
Maybe give them a couple details. There were some traps. There was
No. Because remember the cellar. There's a secret door that goes to that
We
entire
didn't
layer.
even find the
so,
cellar
yeah.
yet.
So you could tell
we don't even find the
yeah, you don't even find the
We
cellar.
could say something like we found notes leading to a different town or something like that, kind of throw them off the trail.
Here's what I want to do. Now I didn't think about it before, but now that this subject is coming up, I just want to say, can I do an insight check to think about how I felt about them talking?
I think you just know your character feels about it.
I really want to know. I really would like to know if
They seemed like they were happy and in love and in lust with each other
And doing it.
and
trying to
doing
have
it and trying to
babies.
get you out of
doing it
here.
well.
And
well, why? I'm so charming. Obviously, I don't understand. All right. Are we in agreement that is what the situation is?
We all seem to be in agreement.
You're
with this
200
one.
years old. What?
I think it looked exactly what it looked like. It
Then-
looked like that we have a racist town. This gnome took away what the mayor saw as a chance for property exchange.
All right, Nori, if you can bless them with a strategy of love and.
I think they were doing a fine job already.
All right, yeah, we should just. Yeah, I agree. We should.
So I think what we should do, though, to kind of make up, this will make you feel better. I think we should.
Oh, come on.
No, because you're no right. You're a good guy. We should throw them off the scent. We should send them in another direction.
I like that.
So we'll tell the mayor that we found evidence to the contrary of them being there. Obviously, they're not there. They didn't see the secret door. Don't go in there. The rug is dangerous. And we can maybe even say that, hey, don't go in there. There's some dangerous components. But at the same time, we found what I would consider evidence of, there was
They
some
went to
stones.
somewhere
They
else.
went to some other place, and they obviously they had packed everything. There were no clothes. The place was getting dusty. They've been gone for a while, and it looks like they probably headed back the way that we came from. So that we'll send them farther down the road as we could progress back to the.
Easily enough, make a deception check.
Great.
Does he have inspiration?
So 13.
Yeah, sure. You guys
He's
all did the
pretty
right
dumb, right?
thing, so you can use your inspiration to roll again
Oh,
and take the higher
inspiration.
roll.
Okay.
See, the only one that uses
Because I keep forgetting about inspiration.
17. Yeah, I keep
Okay.
forgetting that.
So, yeah, you go back to the inn, and the gossip immediately starts. They pull you in. You spin your tale about where they might have gone and what they've done, and that you didn't find anything.
Fellows, hear me. They're
And
not
then,
here.
he's like, Sonny the mayor's like, drop. Oh, gotta get this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah,
But you did. I
Oh,
no. I hired you to get my daughter back.
We've come a long
Actually,
way.
no,
We've
yeah.
done a good
I would like to
investigation,
persuade on
maybe
this.
a
Yeah.
small
You
amount.
actually.
So you guys, you don't even have to. Like it's you guys teaming up on them and like no.
Yeah.
We were hired to
Oh, I see what you're
discover what happened,
Yeah.
and we have. And he's like, "Oh, I'm being fleeced. I'm going to talk to the Adventurers Guild about this."
You
And
should
he
hear back in
hands,
3 to 4 months.
he hands out 50 gold, 10 gold each, or
Each
actually,
of
sorry,
us?
40
40,
gold.
10 gold.
10 gold each.
Each?
Yes. Mhm.
Sweet.
Oh, 10 each.
10
Is that
each.
the GP here?
Yep.
Can we split Nori's share since she's an NPC?
No.
Okay.
That's so.
Unless you want to
interesting.
roll fours.
I was gonna say. Remember we told you about that's why we started rolling 4s. That was part of what it was.
Oh.
Grohl was the NPC, and he was of low intelligence. So when we had downtime during rests, we would roll 4s and gamble against him for his money,
Right.
for
Your
his
hands
clay
are so big,
portions.
You
Yeah,
can pick these up. Yeah.
it was mean. It was really mean to me.
Oh, man.
But in
That
game,
guy
though,
saved your ass like
he did.
so many times.
and he held everything, and
he
he ate a lot though.
He did eat and
drank
drink
a
a
lot.
lot.
He ate and drank a lot.
So we're gonna leave. We're leaving town, right?
Yeah.
We're getting out. All right.
Well,
So
we should take a rest.
Why
Yeah,
spend the
Stop
night?
her,
it
yeah.
took you most of the day to do that, so you might as well stay in town one more night and leave.
oh,
How
that'll
long
be
were
a-
we down there?
in our little bunk bed. Do we have
Like
a?
six-
Do we share a room?
6
Are we
hours.
like in bunk beds in
Yeah,
our
you're in a-
pajamas?
But I
and
can-
No,
stuff?
you're in.
Like I'm
an inn.
hurt. I can. This is a rest.
Yeah, this is a
okay.
long rest, and you're leaving the next day. Nothing's happening. So
Does a long rest mean you get spells back and stuff like that? I'm
Yes.
just sorry.
Yeah.
D&D questions.
It's all your spells back, all your hit points back, half the hit dice you spent healing back, but you can go ahead and fill it all the way back up because it's going to be days.
I don't
You're
know
going to
what
have
that
several
means.
days. So the hit dice that you spent to heal during your short rests, hit dice down here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not keep track of that.
Yeah, you used them all. You used both, and that's what we were telling you.
That's right.
We're like, you only get half of those
That's
back every long
right.
rest.
Okay, so then I would get one
You
back.
get one,
right?
but it's going to be multiple days after this.
That's
You
okay.
guys
Oh,
are going to the next
okay.
adventure,
All right,
so-
cool. I have to keep that. Remind me next time because I'm new to this
Yeah, yeah.
system. Sorry, so
I want to buy some drinks for the party.
Okay.
And at some point before we turn in, so I just want to say, like, guys, I know it was a pain in the ass about that, and I apologize, but I know I know we just had a little side bit of fun there, but the things we do out here, it's all in the books. It happens to anybody and everybody, but the things that haunt haunts people in their careers is the things that they do before without thinking, and I don't want to be remembered for.
Well, then just don't write it down.
You need.
Oh, people will write down the things we do. I know it.
You need not lecture an elf on the merits of being thorough.
Yes, you are pretty thorough for Sir Elf. Oh, right, yes, the ancient elven tradition of clinking glasses. Yeah.
Circus Adventures.
You are pretty thorough with locks, with traps, with being quiet.
One time.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were. You've played it. I know a lot about. I love the stories of elven plays, and you play a lot. You must play the roles of their unseelie parts, and you're an actor and a guy. Is that what you're? Am I wrong?
I would say you're close. I would say I'm more of a performer of sorts.
Well, you're very gifted in your
Thank you.
eyes.
Also, good job on that door.
You know what?
Sound.
I was pretty proud of it. I was hoping it would make more sound than it did.
Also, I appreciate your assistance with that first armor. Well, you pinned it. It would have taken me out. It had but a glancing blow against my chin, and I realized it was glass.
Let me tell you, I train in all my training, and I've practiced in every form of weapon. And I gotta say, I
Every
have
form of weapon.
every form of weapon, including my words, obviously.
Brick,
But
blunt.
yeah, I've had the bruises and
Shades,
broken bones. Let me tell you, the monks of Candlekeep, they don't hold back.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, where my skill lacks, a good tap my shield,
I prestidigitate
a
that
good
sound in the
sheet
air.
of metal.
Every time your mage armor comes out, I was like, dee, 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 dee.
That'd be a pretty good thing to happen, actually.
I just want us to have that sound play when we and drink it. Not like a lot, just like once.
And then after the drink, I'm like, I get drunk very quickly, and I'm just like, oh, we didn't help a rapist, did we? We didn't help a rapist, did we?
No.
Okay.
In fact, we spent way too long observing.
I mean,
/ listening.
Did anyone take that painting, by the way?
No.
We took the painting.
We ultimately didn't steal anything from the Alchemist Lab.
Well, that's probably good. They'll probably need the funds to repair all that and replace.
That was like my favorite part of the exit. I have to say. That was fantastic.
And I'm curious later to find out what potions he gave me.
Well, I'm nervous because our GM is reading a book, which is never good.
No, it is good because he never reads the books, and so I was like, it would be nice to get some.
I don't know. I'm just scared because Riffs. Anytime he needs a reference or the cards begin to get shuffled, it's always bad for us.
Oh yeah.
You guys are lovely.
We're gonna get murdered by clay golems in our sleep. We're just gonna wake up with just like weight on our face.
Are we playing like now?
Yes, we're gonna do that now. What the hell's my player's handbook?
Oh, no.
I know where it's at.
Oh, okay. Because we were using it.
I was using it on Saturday in his game.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We can take a little break. Go to
Sure.
the bathroom you guys need, all that jazz.
Yeah,
So,
big
we'll
time.
be right back. I still don't have the be right back message on this. That's so sad.
It's been. How long have we been playing this?
This is like the fourth session,
fourth.
and you've
Are we live right now?
done 2 adventures. Yeah, you're still live.
Hey everybody.
2 adventures.
We'll be back after
4
these
sessions.
messages from Stella Artois. I feel like I put the twa.
Twa.
Yeah,
Twa. Here, I'll just make the "we'll be right back" message for them.
The whole break is going to be live. People just. I'm going to back this.
He's gonna be mad that we put Sanic up there.
I'm going to piss outside. That girl was definitely there against her will.
She was totally not. We did everything in our power to prove that she wasn't.
If you're still here, we can run through each of you individually. So, you're adding a D. Whatever your hit die type is going up by 1.
So my hit die is 2d8. So it
Now
goes
it's 3d8.
3d. Okay.
And then you're going to roll a d8. You can either take 5 or roll it to add to your total hit points.
What am I rolling to add?
D8. Or you can take a 5.
Let's do it.
All right.
8.
There you go. Plus your Constitution modifier. Do you have none?
No, that's okay though.
That's nice.
That's super good. All right.
You're lucky it wasn't Michigan. So he did the like be right back thing. He's like, I'm gonna go now before Michigan.
All right. So you pick your roguish archetype now. Your sneak attack goes to 2d6. So it should be in the right hand column over there, like your sneak attack. Just put in 2d6. So if you have advantage on someone, you do an extra 2d6 damage when you hit
That's
them.
badass.
It is totally badass. So you're going with Thief?
I'm going with Thief, yeah, because it
It's
was
so good.
either Thief or Swashbuckler, but I actually didn't realize how charismatic this guy was.
Yeah, he wants to be the hero.
Yeah, no, I get it. So he can be loud and in front. And
Okay. So in that little side hand column, with all your features, you're getting fast hands. Fast hands allows you to take your cunning action, which is that extra bonus action you get. You can also take that cunning action to do sleight of hand, use thieves' tools, disarm traps, open locks, or the use an object action. So you can even bonus action and drink a potion.
so sleight of hand. Thieves' tools. That's
Thieves'
what it is.
tools, open locks.
All right, so I can unlock, do sleight of hand, Disarm traps, yeah. Alright, cool.
And use object. So you can like use a thing, a potion, or a
Like a string to distract or something.
yeah, whatever,
it is.
caltrops, whatever.
Gotcha. Ball bearings.
Also, you climb faster than normal. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement, so you move up just as fast as you move on foot.
Did you level?
Yes, we all did.
Oh, what? All right.
Easy.
I was very excited about it. No, not a lie. Okay, thank you.
If you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by a number of feet equal to your dexterity modifier. So plus dexterity modifier jumping distance. That's it for you.
That's still good.
That is still great.
So I like to roll for my hit points because I'm all about gimping my character.
Yeah,
and
you rolled an 8.
I rolled a d8 and I got an 8, so my hit points went by 8.
Alright, so your hit dice go up by 1.
Like so, there's 3 of them.
3
now.
guys.
And you can, what is your hit dice? D6?
Mm-hmm.
You can either take a 4 or roll a d6.
So just like automatically take 4.
Plus your constitution modifier. Or roll a d6 and add your constitution modifier.
Roll the 6. You can't get any more or less than 8 anyway. Unless you roll lower than 4.
Unless you roll the majority less on the die.
Level 3.
Is that what level we are now?
Yes.
Oh, it's a big step.
It's your archetypes and all that jazz.
I'm going to be a battle master.
Take your hit points. Yeah. Yes, no.
Oh.
Roll a d6 or take a 4.
So like add 4 to my...
Add 4 plus your constitution modifier, or roll a d6 plus your constitution modifier and add that.
I just want to take the 4 now.
Right.
Do
Do it.
It's automatically 6 more, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, you get your constitution modifier is plus 4.
It's plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at your...
Not that
sorry.
it's just that. So I'm taking 4 plus
Just
2.
roll it.
Roll a 1 and then get the plus 2, and we've only got 3 more hit points.
Boo.
Alright. You get an additional sorcery point, so somewhere you should write your 3 sorcery points down.
Oh, you got sorcery points?
Yep.
What can you do with those?
Get spell slots back.
Yeah,
But he is about to get meta magic, so.
Oh, that's what I wanted to know, yeah.
What's meta magic?
Oh, that's what makes sorcerers cool. If I may, while wizards get a nice breadth of spells to choose from, sorcerers have a really small
Sorcery points,
selection.
right?
But they could do that.
3 total.
3 total.
But they have the ability to manipulate the spells that they know
We're gonna
in ways
learn
wizards
another-
can't.
Oh,
Because it's their
so-
power, so like they're invoking their will over the
Wow,
magic
what?
things that come out of them. So like you can do things like if there's an area of an effect, there's a meta magic for like shaping it to your will.
You're gonna learn a new
you
spell.
Oh, making it go
But now
around.
you
Yeah.
can cast
Oh, okay.
spell.
Or like fork it.
circling it
So
around
you
instead
can
of
get
like
from
burning
Or
second
if you
areas.
had like a ray, you can make
But
it
we're gonna
fork
get that
into
in a second.
multiple enemies.
Interesting. No, that's cool.
There's sorcerers, yeah. I used to really not like sorcerers, but meta magics are really cool.
I'm sad I'm about to have
We
to,
went through this a little
give up
bit,
this pencil
but
finally.
you can pick 2 of these things
Had this
to
pencil
know,
for 2 Rifts games.
which will allow you to
And
spend your sorcery points to
our-
manipulate your spells.
Our
So it's that column right there.
A veteran.
yeah, it's every game that we've played since we met, but the eraser's gone finally.
Wow. Trying to find what I wanted for my.
Yeah, I'm looking back through it too.
Are you?
Yep.
I know I wanted Rowley, and I think Perry.
There was some really good ones that you picked.
This is a nice list. Then I started talking about, do I want persuasion? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a great stream we're doing right here.
Yep. Sorry, everyone at home. This is a break.
Sometimes.
But did you roll your hit points? I'll find your stuff.
All right. Blah!
There you go.
10!
Dang. +1.
Plus
11.
2.
Constitution. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another. So I went from 22 to 33 people. What is it? That means I
No,
wrote.
34. You're 22?
And I
had
just
12.
gained. Oh, you're right.
34.
34.
Yeah.
He's gonna teach math.
You should be a
For
math
children.
teacher.
For children.
Math. Not even once. Oh. Goading, rally, distracting.
Because that's a big D20. Look at that thing.
Those were the 3. Goading,
What was
rally, and
the-
distracting.
What was the date
I was
on
picking through them and I'm like,
message?
what is this?
The date?
Yep.
5. The 1st. I'm sorry, the 5th of January? No, the 5th of this month.
5-1.
I was going off Canadian calendars.
There we go. Yeah, because
It's a D20.
goading, rally, distracting.
Yeah.
So
Look at this big 20.
Great. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is nice. That is big. Great. And then so is it just that the health, I get 3. Is 3 superiority dice, right? It's 3. And I know this book like the back of my book. But I think, is that it? Just the choice and the health? Do I get a switchblade bonus attack?
and you already have that with your action.
I think empowered.
You get 2 of them. Okay.
Oh,
Empowered
2?
and
Twinned.
Those are good ones.
Twinned.
Those are good ones.
okay.
So if you have a single target spell, you can make it affect 2 people.
Empowered and twinned.
And it doesn't like half the damage or anything like that. You just like basically cast it twice. And then empowered makes things strong.
I'm immune to sleep. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not
I'm
anymore.
sneaky as fuck, though.
Not like this in empowered sleep. Your insomnia is gone, sir. I think I also get 3 extra skills and a couple spells.
How many spells do you have?
0.
Oh, I was
Fight-
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
I thought I knew how to play D&D, but maybe I'm
You can pick another
wrong.
personal spell if you want.
Do humans get automatic spells as fighters? Like, what the hell's happening? I should have picked fighter.
I'm gonna multi-class into
That
Wizard.
way. Don't do that.
We should all draw Sanic in our character.
Sanic.
I forgot I drew this last session.
I remember that. So was that it? The health and the
Yeah, you
fighter
don't
stuff?
get another proficiency yet, but
cool
I mean,
with
you
that.
got
Yeah,
all your Battle Master stuff.
that's just really good stuff.
Superiority dice.
What is this superiority dice?
So it's what he uses to kick off his effects. So he has, kind of like he was talking about with meta magic, how it manipulates spells.
Yeah.
He now has options he can take in combat.
Yeah, I do like extra damage on attack and it does something.
Yeah.
Oh, like it
Disarms or
wounds or
trips
causes
or...
bleeding.
You'll find out in
Yeah.
the next fight what I can do.
Let's fight.
So,
Yeah, come on.
listen, no, that's not a human.
That's right. I don't
can't
want to.
You're a human fighter.
Yeah,
You can only use your Battle Master stuff against humans.
Master Darby, can you summon a human for me? Am I? That's right. I'm the only human in here.
You're the only human. The only one you cannot see at night.
This is way too close to a minority than I want to feel.
Also, Master is the... Well, never mind. Master is the honorific for children.
Well, he is
It
small.
I know. That's why I stopped
No.
myself.
Battle Master.
I'm a battle master. Master of battle.
Yeah. Yes, you are a child of battle. So you guys
Like
leave Lone Tree
so.
the next day, I assume.
Yeah,
if
let's
you
get
want
the
to hang
fuck
around
out
there.
of this weird fucking
It's
place.
not very much longer till Daggerford. Daggerford is it's scenic. It is beautiful. There is a keep in the side of a hill along a river. with a small walled town around it, and then just rolling hills and little, pastures and farmland and all this stuff. So
why the scary name then?
It's because the person that founded it, his last name was Daggerford. So that's really all there is. It also has a military history in that there's a lot of raids that go on through here because it's so close to Waterdeep. This is like the testing grounds of like an orc horde or goblins want to mess with Waterdeep or the trade route.
They practice on Daggerford?
No, they don't practice. It's just that this is like, if you want to get the caravans...
Nori telling us this. She's like, I remember my first time at Daggerford.
It's like, it's right outside of Waterdeep along the Great Trade Route to Alm. So if you're going to jump a caravan, it should be here type thing.
Are we going to have trouble traveling with Nori in the town? No.
She's half orc. She's going to get some racism anywhere she goes in the realms, pretty much.
We'll have trouble half the time.
Hey.
And until you're in big cities where people don't really care unless you're dealing with like nobility. But Daggerford, it's spread out, pastoral, looks like a quilt, like when you're like flying over places and you see the farmlands and all that. The walls of the city.
I've never flown over anything before.
No, I was talking about you guys as modern day players. Sorry. But
people like you.
It's this for you. This for you. Besides, outside of Candlekeep, this is the biggest town you've ever seen.
Ooh.
And it's like 1,000 something.
They're like
people.
skyscrapers and
there's towers.
Are
there's
there?
Multi-story buildings, but nothing. The tower, the Daggerford Tower, like their keep is bigger than is not as big as Candlekeep itself.
Of course.
But it's much more military looking.
Yeah,
like it's thicker and
square.
Stout. Yeah. But actually seeing a walled town, like 1,000 more people than Candlekeep has.
Yeah.
Inside of a town, plus all of the farmlands and the fishing boats on the rivers and all the trade routes coming to and fro.
I'm waving to farmers.
Yeah, they wave back.
What a nice little place.
Mm-hmm. People are pretty friendly coming up and down the roads. They wave to you and how do you do's and all that fun jazz. And
are we famous? Everyone's waving back.
We're adventurers on the trade road.
Do we look adventure-y now?
Oh yeah,
we're kind of
swords and armor, and there's nothing else you could be really.
Yeah.
Like you have a cart that's empty.
I mean, we almost sound like a joke.
You're not
so an orc, a gnome, an elf, and a human walk into a bar.
Yeah.
One robs the bar.
All right. So you're making your way towards Daggerford proper.
Asking for books, I'm assuming.
Books.
Excuse me, have you seen a book?
That is a question. When you get into Daggerford,
seen a book yet?
what is your plan?
You
have some names.
I led you guys here. I don't really.
What is?
So, Alonus the Quiet was the half elf that
Alonus.
you originally, and I've got to say a little stab back to the beginning of the adventure of something that wasn't done. He had in his house that scribe's kit that you could write stuff down. I totally put that there for you to take after you found out that he was dead. You could walk around with it and write your story.
Did I not take that?
No, you guys went right out of that shrine, shut the gates, went back to town, slept.
And then
Guys, we gotta go back.
Yeah.
And we told everybody never to go back.
Right.
It was his.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I totally understand.
I'm inspired though. I actually kind of want to see if I can find a scribe's kit with the money we have now.
Yeah.
Give us 40 gold. I got 40 gold. This is way bigger than my allowance at home.
So, you are looking for a person named, or you have a name of a person that was supposed to be coming from Daggerford, named Shodo Wizen.
Yeah. Yeah. Shodo Wizen.
So that's all you have. She probably
There it is.
She probably has the book because it seemed like she took it from Alonus.
Because this
but
was
you don't know if she came back here. You just knew she came from here.
Because this was in correspondence with him. He was sending out.
For translators.
Yeah.
So we're possibly going to have to ask around.
offering money. This
Try to see
Shota
if we
Wiseman was
hear
offering
about-
money for the book, right?
Well, she said she was going to give him a
That's-
hefty sum, but instead just killed him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Someone killed him. And it could have been Shoto. You're here to find that out.
Sweet. Let's find a tavern.
Okay.
Yeah. I started asking around, like, please, tell us of a good tavern. An inn, actually, we need rest.
Where might 3 weary souls find drink and rest?
It is super easy to find taverns. Amongst any of the 3 gates that you can enter, there are several to be chosen from along the road there.
What are the names? We'll go by names.
Yeah. I was going to say, I want a medium seedy.
Yeah.
Medium seating.
Paint me a word picture.
Paint me a word.
Drowned rat, no.
We're going to get dark vision and then I can
What did I
find
name
the-
the
Here you go, idiot.
What was the name of the
Remember,
place?
like, this is the only spell you had. So,
one in the
don't
Discord
take-
that I wrote from your
don't
first
take that
chapter
thing
of your journal.
just going to burn your spell slots or
right.
be like kind of a waste. I mean, don't shy away from utilitarian. That's great, but there's some things that aren't.
What do you mean it's like the only spell I have? Like,
So you're only going to get 1 second level spell. You're going to be able to cast it twice a day,
I still have
there's
my
a lot of
first
sanity.
and you still have your first level.
Okay, that's... I was like,
Actually,
why
you're,
am I-
you're getting another spell slot for your first level spells, by the way. Let's see.
Ooh, spell slots.
Yeah, you're gonna cast 4 first level spells and 2 second level spells.
There it is.
4 first level, 2 second level, but I only
The
get
gnomish
one
But you only
two.
have
So like,
you only
the
know
name
a
of it.
total of 4 spells. What?
The Gnomish Rat. That was the name of the tavern that I made in the fake journal entries.
Oh, the gnomish rat.
damn it, everywhere we go.
Some might call it.
Everywhere we could
the
know.
mouse.
You know, was there a silent G in front of the G? Everywhere we could go. The first G is silent. No, it's gonna.
Actually, I would like. We have this money now. Actually, I wanna know if any of these inns have like a bathhouse or anything.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, we're adventurers. We should look like it. Especially if we're going to be questioning people in town. We need to be presentable, clean. It's the last time you washed your elven bits.
This morning before we walked into town.
Yeah, in the community basin.
No, in the river.
There's a river.
That's where we.
Yeah,
We're in the
there was
coast.
a
Sorry,
river.
yeah, we're following the trail. We would all be pretty clean, actually.
I'm just filthy and I stink. I'm like, nobody told me a God's be damn
But
thing.
what about Grace? Is he stinky or filthy?
Oh, I'm telling you, I am.
Oh, you were talking about your character.
Okay. So amongst the area around you, there's the cracked bell.
The cracked no.
The cracked bell.
Oh.
Actually, no.
The dry orc. Golden sun. And the victorious.
Please tell me these all
Cracked bell.
came from the random
Yeah,
generation
they did.
names. Yeah, right.
Totally did.
So what is there?
The cracked bell, the dry orc, the golden sun, and the victorious.
I like the sound of the cracked
Is it
bell.
sun with an O or
And
U?
also like in the cracked
You.
bell.
It seems like the votes are in for cracked bell.
I mean, there's 2
You know what?
other
I
votes,
like
but-
cracked bell too. You know, I'm all about liberty and all that shit.
It looks like it was a chapel at one point, and up in the top, there's the bell, like little open bell tower, and there's a bell up there that is just got the biggest chip missing in it that you've ever seen.
Would you say it was big enough to call it crack?
Yeah, it's completely cracked. It's totally cracked. That bell is cracked.
Gotcha. Let's go.
You wonder where they got the name from. It's
It's,
kind of a stretch.
it's probably a
I
mistranslation.
could roll
from a
for
different
it,
language.
guy. I think we can deduce this.
All right.
This caper.
So you go to the cracked bell.
We go to the cracked bell.
So the cracked bell is an old chapel, like an old little tiny wooden chapel. The pews have all been repurposed and put around the edges of the main room. Tables have been put out instead. There's a lively fiddle player playing some tunes, and people are dancing, and that's like there's a lot of people just sitting in the pews on the walls, and there's people dancing in front of them, people keeping time, and then there's the tables that people are sitting at and eating and drinking. Where the dais is the bar.
Like set up like a performance kind of thing at this church.
Is the bar.
I like the idea of repurposed church into a bar.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's Merrily, I think. It used to be a little chapel to the joyous god. I can't remember, like the joy and merriment god.
Dionysus.
In Dungeons and Dragons.
Not
in Greek mythology.
Anyway, I think it's Merrily, but I can't be sure. So there's still a
mask. I don't know.
No. There's still a holy symbol in the back, but then there's just kegs all around it. And
Sweet. I'm gonna do the same thing I did in Lone Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I walk up to the fiddle player,
Saloon.
clap him on the back, give him a wink, and say, "Fellows, here for money, the exploits of wonderful tales of these adventurers you see before you." Performance?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Much better. Woo!
This goes up to 4.
22.
So you start regaling the patrons around you with stories of adventure. Are you specifically talking about adventures you've been on?
Yes, but highly embellished.
Yeah, of course.
The choking rug is
yeah.
now a swash of cloth come from the bolt to strangle the enemy.
All kinds of stuff. And
Armors of weaponized metal.
you get a small little crowd around you that's like oohs and ahs and ha-ha-has.
And then some...
I throw a gold coin.
You got like 20 something, I think.
Hey.
No. What'd you roll? 20.
I got 22.
I do. You know, might get the crowd going. Like, look at this charismatic cool guy
yeah.
throwing a whole gold coin in there.
That's with the adventurers, and he keeps pointing to that one and saying, "Grace fought brave you." You're a horrible con man.
I'm an honest adventurer.
You get a total of coppers and silvers. You get a total of 6 gold worth of coin tossed your way, and some drinks bought for everyone. So,
Out of 4 of us, everyone gets 1. I get 2. So add 1 to your golds.
Could I get that gold coin?
Huh?
Yes.
That's what I chose.
I'm feeling generous today.
yeah.
Ganope.
Nope. Alright. Are there baths here? Like, I really didn't know about the river.
I really did.
I really didn't know about it.
There
Smell,
are
by the way.
2 rooms that you can purchase.
What?
That have a bath in it.
That's pretty dope.
So if you want to shell out the money
Can
for
we-
the good rooms,
Yeah, I would. I would.
Space.
I mean, I will take one of them. I mean, it's an inn. Like, how much could it possibly? I have 10 gold. It's like a king's ransom.
yeah. So the normal rooms here are 5 silver a night. The ones with the baths are 8 silver a night.
8 silver?
Yes.
Is this separated like 10 copper to 1 silver, 10 silver
Yep.
to 1 gold? Okay.
Mhm.
And then 10 gold to
To 1 platinum.
Platinum.
No, electrum.
Well, no, 5 gold to an electrum,
And then it's 100 gold to a platinum, or is it
10 gold to a
to
platinum.
a platinum? Okay.
Yeah, but platinum is a lot,
Yeah.
and so electrum is kind of like
In between.
the $50 bills, you know.
You all got a piece, yeah, so you're 41.
I will pay. Who's the proprietor of this place?
The proprietor is a older dwarf woman.
What? Hello, my name is Grace. I'm an adventurer. I don't know if you heard my tale.
I've been listening. Congratulations on your success.
It was fantastic. What might your name be? We may be staying here for a while, but I definitely need a bath. So at least for tonight, I will need that room. But I would like to know your name first.
Amberlyn.
Great hair. In reality.
Is there a space in that, or is this?
No, but it's amber. Like,
I like that. That's very.
and
good.
her hair is amber. Amberlyn.
Ah.
Like her hair looks like honey, like amber. It's thick, very fine.
So
Still,
Wait, it's
Even
thick
in
and
her-
very fine?
yeah, like it's so fine that it's like, and there's so much of it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
it's like just
Man,
like
fine here.
yeah.
So we're negotiating the price of the brooms, the bows, and stuff like that. We come to 8 silver, and I say, hey, look, we are here on business. I don't know how long we'll be staying here, so I would wish to just take this for now in good faith, and I just give her gold instead of 8 silver.
She's like, well, if you can show me your writ of guildship, there is a discount. You are adventurers, right?
We are. We hail from Candlekeep. Is there a local guild?
You're not registered with the Adventurers Guild.
Not as yet.
You should do that. She gives you directions and says the Adventurers Guild of Faerun is a thing.
Of Faerun?
Yeah, the Adventurers Guild it's what Sonny Woodman said. He's been petitioning the Adventurers Guild to send him adventures. You can stop by any Adventurers Guild in all of Faerun and pick up jobs or leads and all that kind of stuff. But you have to have a company
That's
name.
our best lead so
You
far.
have to have a company standard.
We have to have a group name?
Yep. Yes, you do.
What do we sign? Oh, you told me where we sign up. Right?
Yep. She tells you where the guild is. It's like, and I will, if you go and sign up and tell them I sent you, I'll give you your money back.
I would.
The discount back. The discounted rate.
Honestly, you should keep it. I would refuse it. You should keep it for the information. I had no idea of such a guild.
I think we should
Except for
call
that time where we pretended we were paid adventure for much. But I won't bring that up.
But you don't bring that up.
We should call ourselves the Candlebook Club.
Oh.
He's so excited about that.
You have to go and do that. Give him ideas.
We should be called.
I like
we should be called the.
I like alliteration.
We should be the Palm of Grace.
No.
Wait, what?
The backhand of Isarok.
The Dart of Dorban.
The dart of the dart of Dorban.
Or Dorban's darts.
Dorban's darts.
There's
I kind of
your
like that.
alliteration.
To be honest. And I'm totally bringing this up as we're drinking and stuff like
I
that.
know, we haven't even gone to the adventures.
Yeah.
Where are we going to go?
Because let me tell you, Grace is definitely bringing this up.
The food here is a select the servers come up. There's mostly halfling, dwarf, halfling and dwarf servers. They basically
Halflings or half-elves?
No, they're hobbits.
they're
Oh, that's right.
So if you want to go what's half people, halflings are half humans, gnomes are half elves.
Gotcha.
Because the gnomes have the pointed ears
I would
and
say
they're
those were
fey.
more like half dwarves.
No, I would think so too, but they're pointed ears and they're fey, and dwarves
That's
are fey.
true. That's true.
So
Aren't I taller than a halfling?
you are.
Yes.
Well, they are taller than half.
So they're more like elves.
That's so weird because I know David the gnome is like this tall.
Yeah, he's everyone thinks gnomes
Yeah.
Nope. That's
What a disappointment. Dorb,
Nope.
so you're just like this. That just makes you weirder in my head brain. Yeah.
He's scraggly and odd.
Yeah. Too tall to be confused for a child is weird looking.
Scraggly and odd.
I mean, we've gotten used to it at this point, but sometimes when I'm...
I haven't. I grew up with this guy.
Honestly, after a couple of beers, sometimes I'll look over and be like, what the fuck is that? What are you?
What are you? Everybody, we could sign up for this adventurous guild, and we can get discounts to these places that we're traveling to.
Yes.
Looking for this book.
I think the name should speak about... It should inspire people to hire us.
I think it should represent what we're about.
But we're not about anything yet.
Well, what would we like to be about?
Money.
We're about finding this
If
book.
we were about money, you guys
What?
wouldn't have.
What did you say?
I said we're about finding this book.
Well, that's what we are presently doing. But if we were just about money, though, you guys wouldn't have talked to me into throwing away the key to that gnome's treasure, the alchemist's treasure.
No one even said you
And-
threw that back.
Somebody told me to throw that key back.
You threw it back. No one said throw it back.
It was the right thing to
Well,
do.
it was the right thing to do in your mind.
And
So
and there we are. We're about doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So how do we bring these things together? Doing the right thing and getting money for it. I like those two concepts personally. That's just me. We're workshopping here, people.
Is your thought process adventuring will get us money and fame, and that will help us find the book that we're after?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I think
just
if
think
our
I'm-
exploits were famous, that people would like to help us and be part of that. We'll mention them in our tales.
like I think that our name should sell us. It should. How about the golden sellswords?
Oh, golden seltzers, I like that. I started whipping out one of my books in my backpack about like, oh, this adventuring part here, and I'm just going to their names. Really terrible names: Finders Band, the Drizzt Can Do's.
That's pretty
These are just examples.
good out of nowhere. Yeah, no, right?
Yeah.
I actually like the golden sellswords.
I just want to avoid sounding like a sports team while we do it.
What's a sports team?
It's a good question. I read in a book about extraplanet travel. They went somewhere. They would have arenas, these ridiculous war parties. They would try to get some keystone from one end to the other. I don't know.
So
Do you have any-
sounds so mercenary.
It does, doesn't it?
How about the golden swords?
Ooh.
Wait, we all.
But I'm the only one with a
He's the only one
sword.
with the sword.
Also, it sounds opulent. Why hire some fops to do your bidding?
We would sound expensive, which could be good.
So the copper swords.
The cops, the Electrum Avengers.
Yeah. Anything, Dorothy?
The candle keepers.
I've never even been to Candlekeep.
Yes, you
Oh.
we picked you up there.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Or like the brass jewels.
That sounds like balls.
Tools.
You wink at us like that's a
Yeah,
good thing.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's just call ourselves the
Does the chat have any names for the party?
testicles.
Anyone have any ideas for their name?
Is it who even watching?
There's like no one watching.
There's nobody watching.
The first
These
one
fucking guys- is when we leveled up. They're like, oh.
This is
We got
always
some-
been
we got some people. It looks like some of them are.
bots.
Looks like
Maybe.
most of them are bots.
Still.
All right. So, you guys sit around. You start talking. I mean, you don't have to come up with this right away.
This sounds. I don't know. We'll go about what. Sorry, go ahead.
Again, you can do this later. But also, the Stella Artois. It means starlight.
Gnomish.
What are you asking about this Shoto Wizen or
I mean,
any of that stuff?
I'm gonna look into that tomorrow. I think I
was
want to
gonna
just talk about strategy tonight.
I feel like we got a good lead by coming here. Or sorry, we didn't get a good lead. Sorry, coming here was the first step. We're here. We're rest. I think tomorrow we should go to the Adventurers Guild, look for leads.
I think we should talk about strategy tonight. Yeah, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I was going in with the menu of this place where I was talking about the servers are mainly dwarves and halflings.
And they
You have
distract us by naming a group.
Right.
How busy is this place? What kind of?
It's pretty. It's like
Can we like?
fine.
I mean, are there like places where we can talk discreetly here,
Yeah.
or is it okay?
it's like
Pews pushed into
it's
booths
pretty
against the wall.
it's pretty full, but it's not to capacity.
Alright.
Even more full. it is, the
Basically, you
better,
pick
too.
stews. There's like 5 different types of stews, and they just take this big slab of homemade bread on a plate, and they just pour the stew over top of it.
Ooh.
And you just-
Red Bulls.
It's not even bread bowl. It's just
Bread
like
loaf?
it's a big, like this thick piece of bread that just has stew like laying over top of it, and you just rip the bread off, grab the stew with it, and just eat it.
I kind of want that out of character.
I know.
One of my
After the
favorite
game.
things is describing the food you eat in
I
these
know that
games.
you
I
got
know.
me
The
with
first
that
thing
one.
we were at, I'm like, what's the food, Wiley?
So it's like all like potatoes and like there's one that's all vegetables and potatoes and carrots and all that stuff. There's one that's lamb, a nice lamb stew with a savory sauce. There's also a spicy halfling berry stew that has some Hassenpfeffer, has rabbit in it. And then there's like this white cream stew of potato and beef
Oh man, I'm so hungry now.
Veggie stew. But I'll take some of that spice from the halflings.
No, they'll dip in and pour the
Yeah,
spiced stew over top the broth over it.
I'll do that. That was a Hassenpfeffer?
Hassenpfeffer, the berry,
Rabbit
the spiced berry.
Berry and rabbit.
Yep, berry.
Oh.
It's spicy, sweet, and has that rabbit.
Darwin wants the white cream one.
That's what I'm all about right there.
Good no way.
Nori's just like, can you put a little bit of all of them? It's like, well, it's like the
Slop me up.
yeah, it's the Amberlin special coming up.
The Amberlin special.
Just a little bit of each stew on one
Yeah.
plate, on one piece of bread.
I would do the spicy one.
All right.
This costs a nominal amount of money.
It costs. Let's say that through the night you guys spend a gold each on drinks and your food.
A gold?
So let me make sure that that's
That performance you did.
yeah. Let me make sure that it is a
Gone.
reasonable amount
Rather than
for
not
this type
have
of
it, right?
stuff.
Steep. Is this like an upscale part of town?
This is a modest inn.
Okay.
That's what I said.
It's
medium
bordering uncomfortable. So each of the meals were 3 silver pieces, and then each mug of ale is coming out to like
we probably do.
yeah, is like coming out to 6 copper.
Plus, we haven't been inside in a while.
Plus, like
Yeah.
if you're doing wine instead or a liquor, it's 2 silver a pop. So if you're just drinking beer, call it.
Plus, it was fun. Everybody got excited to hear
Yeah,
our story.
yeah,
It was just like right up your
We're so-
alley.
That's what you might as well.
Fucking
You might as well live it up.
Yeah.
I guess
Live
first
it up.
dibs on that bath, but you guys are welcome to it.
Oh, is everyone getting their own room, or are you going to share rooms?
I just got a room with a bath. I do offer like
It is a large room with 2 beds.
too bad. It's okay.
Nori's like,
Obviously,
I'll
not.
join you.
Oh,
That makes me want to get my own room. So I'll take a room.
All right. Do you want it with the bath or not?
Well, yeah.
Do you want
8
to split a room? I don't take up much room.
Sure.
Okay, so 8 silver between the 2 of you for the other room,
We can
and
have a
Nori
2-bedroom.
will stay with you.
like honestly, my wisdom's shit. So I'm like, oh, we can go over like the.
So
You
don't
tell me
steal
more
my
about the
shit
red
more
lady.
than that.
I have a chess set.
I have something for you, but we'll do it later.
Hmm.
And she has a chess set as well.
Gross.
Yours is probably better looking.
You guys are doing something later.
Yeah.
I doubt it because I just made that up.
What?
No, the chess set. He doesn't
Oh.
have a chess set. She does.
Dude, sorry, I'm probably still picking a spell earlier when we were talking to Amberlin.
Oh, what'd you pick?
What about?
I'm just saying, do we ask her if she even knows the name Wisens or anything?
No one's asked anything about Shoda Wizen.
May I do that now?
You can absolutely do that. Nope.
Yeah,
Do you just ask about
That
the name
costs
itself?
gold.
Is that it?
I do want to bring up at
Or
some
do you want
point.
to bring up like books or something like that?
Well, I'll ask her, like, does she
Like a
know,
bookseller
like,
or something.
in the town or whatever, like, if there's a place where people tend to buy and sell books or whatever, tomes and
I couldn't tell you there was a bookstore around, but there is a temple of Ogma.
That's how you know it's a dwarf. You hear that?
Yeah. Oh, that Scottish accent. It's
All
a
Scottish.
terrible Scottish accent. It's like, but there's a temple of Ogma, and they keep many books that they
Ogma.
lend out to anyone that can read them.
Agma, you say?
Ogma, I say.
That should be our first destination. Agma, she guides us to all wisdoms and knowledge.
It is the god of wisdom and knowledge.
I thought you wanted to go to.
You have a lot to do tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
We do, and we should talk about. That's a good
Gnope.
one. Are we showing that? This is going to be a surprise in game. That's going to be fun.
That is good.
I absolutely
Retreat.
love that spell.
It's a great.
It
It's a
is.
great sorcerer spell.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Oh,
realize
yeah.
this casting time was a bonus action.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's movement.
So
That's extra dope.
yeah. So here's the thing, fellas. As
Thanks
now
for the
we've been eating, we've been drinking, we've been okay. We're kind of coming down before the night. I just want to say, so let's not forget, like, this is not only because that's a good question, but like, remember, this isn't just a book trader. This is somebody who went out and murdered somebody for a book, and we're
Well, no, someone that was
Shoda.
supposed to take receipt of the book. We don't know
Shoda
who
might be
killed that person.
have gotten killed herself. We don't know it was Shota that did the murdering yet.
He wanted to give the book to Shota and ended up dead.
Right.
That's not and that's not in Shota's best interests.
It's true.
But someone took the book.
Remember, he had a pack, and we knew that he was our first lead of the book, and somebody took that book. That could have been this person. Yeah. Maybe he refused.
Yeah, there's
a lot of questions. Yeah, and that's my main point. We might want to be cautious. We might be dealing with a cult of Merkel over this. Like, we don't know.
Jerkel or Merkel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jerkel, Merkel, and Sam. Yeah,
and Bane and Cyril.
Oh yeah, Bane and Cyril. You know those guys.
Yeah, those guys. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're
Cult of Sam.
Cult of Sam. So let's.
Cult of Samuel.
I know we're having our revelries, but that's what all I wanted to say is let's make sure we be cautious about this. You know,
tomorrow we make our bond as an adventuring group. Go to the guild, sign up. And then head to the Temple of Ogma?
The Silver Seekers.
Now we just sound like we are thieves.
The Flame Seekers? It's Candlekeepers, right?
Flames of Knowledge.
Flame Seekers.
The Waxen Warriors.
The Waxen Warriors.
I think we should think about it over a week.
It sounds like a good idea.
You can spend your night in revelry and merriment inside the Cracked Bell Chapel.
Oh, I'm taking a bath.
And then you can head up to your rooms for a much-needed, really comfortable rest. This place is nice. The beds are stout. They're filled with down in their cushions. The baths are like... You have to ring a little bell, and people come up with hot water, pour them into the big tubs.
And see you naked.
You know, they give you a cake of soap.
That was my chore as a child. I used to be the water carrier for the people that rang the bells.
It's so big.
That doesn't surprise me at all. What did you do for that?
Nori, while you take your bath, Nori says, "Can I see your sword?"
My sword?
Well,
come on in! I say, oh yeah, and I honestly have like no qualms with her being in here. Like I'm such an innocent, adventuring young lad,
and she doesn't have any qualms with that.
And I'm pretty confident as a young Adonis. Yeah, it's sure, right. It's over there.
I'm very
I got that. This black. I start telling the history of the sword. It's really boring history.
She goes over, takes it, like she sits down, facing the window, out of this room. And
she throws it out the window.
You know, opens up, and like you're telling her the history over in the bath in the corner, and she is doing something over it. You pull yourself out, this and that.
And I'm a little self-conscious at this point. I'm like, I do try to keep it as best as I can, but the blacksmith's son, he was kind of the bully, and I didn't get to learn as many points as I would like.
All right.
Can I see your hammer?
Yeah. She like reaches over, grabs, and just slides it across the floor over to you.
I just I get out, lead out of the tub, and I pick it up, and honestly, I didn't see anything spectacular, but like this almost looks like it's got some effects, and I'm looking for runes.
You're looking at the mace or the hammer?
Oh, I'm sorry, the mace. Yes. I didn't mean the mace. That was what we found in the crypt. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes, there are. So it's a pretty like utilitarian flanged mace, though it looks a little bit heavier than it needs to be than the other maces. But yeah, in between the flanges, you see that there are inscriptions made, like carvings made into the metal. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, just like I can't I don't have detect.
Make a sexy Arcana check.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Make it sexy.
You're in the
Show me your mace, red lady.
You don't know the shit.
That's cocked.
Cock.
It's cocked. Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
It's on the fuzz.
That's worse.
Okay.
I'm like, fine quality. I would almost say it's magical, but obviously it's not.
You just put it back down. Right. So she walks over with your sword in scabbard after 10 minutes of praying or doing something over it, and she hands it to you in the bath.
Run her hand up and
Oh,
down.
thank you. I don't think I need this in the bath, but yeah, it served me
It's
well
in the
this
scabbard.
time. Yeah, yes. Gosh, I really need a new scabbard. I had the scabbard since I was 12, and but so the blade
It is on fire.
Ah! I drop it in the tub.
Stab yourself. Like, nope.
What?
So you don't have to light torches anymore
You could. How long does this last?
until someone dispels it.
What?
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Continual flame on your...
She has continual flame.
She has all the spells. I mean, she's a priest. She just has to...
Is that a low level spell? Continual
Second level.
flame?
Mhm.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. And she just got access to it, so...
Is it actually?
It doesn't do any extra damage.
I was gonna say, like, is it actually
It's-
hot?
It's just a...
I'm like, how do I put it away?
Yeah.
Like, can I?
Put it back in your scabbard. Yeah. It's a permanent torch on your sword.
No, this is fucking awesome. I've heard of these things, but I
She disrobes and gets in the bath with you.
okay.
Should Dayton and I go?
Go in the other room. No.
We hear horse water sounds.
Horse drinking water sounds.
I grew up in a monastery. This doesn't faze me at all.
Yep.
Monks do this all the time.
Monks don't do what she's about to do to you next.
Oh
Let
no!
it.
And what an exciting night of D&D, everybody!
No, she's going to totally try to... she thinks you need to man up after your stint in the alchemist's bed chamber.
Oh,
So yeah, she is totally making that offer to be
is
your
this part of the Red Lady strategy?
to bring your manhood out. Like, she
Yeah.
doesn't want to date you, but she's just like throwing you a bone.
All right. Well,
Big green bone.
I
Big
mean,
green bone.
Grace doesn't quite know what to do with this situation, but
He'll figure it out.
She'll figure it out for him.
she'll guide him.
She'll dot her I's and cross her T's.
Yep.
The
Okay.
bath overflows.
Right.
Well, we've all found treasures we weren't expecting tonight, you guys.
Do you need to know
Girl,
what's going on
you'll
in
be
our
a woman
room?
soon. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you cuddling?
No.
I believe he's on his bed. I'm
Are you
on my
like braiding
bed.
each other's hair?
He had a little spoon.
I told him don't.
He's totally the
Even if he's the big spoon.
like Chatsu on Nappa's back.
I don't know. I would probably just use it as a chance to practice my gnomish because I don't get to talk that very often. We would
So
tell a
take
couple
some
stories and
baths,
stuff.
clean your shit.
I'm
Oh
definitely.
yeah, the unsavory characters
Before
have
we
a secret
sleep, I would say
language.
don't steal my shit.
Secrets.
He's some racial language. Are you gonna make anything? You have some gold to buy parts and things like that. You gonna have something around?
You have gold to buy farts?
Farts. Yeah, parts.
Buying parts.
You gonna build a little contraption.
Yeah. I'll have that ready for next time.
Right.
In the next room,
and
he's
he-
like,
and he
oh
says-
dear, I don't know. Whoa!
He told you not to steal his shit before he goes to sleep.
He told me earlier before we even went to the same room.
Yeah. Do you steal his shit?
No.
Okay.
I would
Just gotta ask.
honestly, I would probably doodle some. I'm not the adventurer that these guys are, but the idea of naming a band of raiders sounds fun to me, so I would probably doodle some
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Some flags, make some flags and some names and stuff.
So
Absolutely.
we've completed the first leg of this epic journey to find this book. You found the first breadcrumb from Alonus the Quiet and his passing.
Who's very quiet.
You got
found
a
out.
little sidetracked with seeing what kind of heroes you are with the alchemist and that situation.
We did learn a bit about ourselves in that little.
Who you are, what you stand for, and what you're willing to do. And you've seen everyone's colors about how they want to go about adventuring, and now you have the option to become officially an adventuring party here in Daggerford and register yourselves with the Adventurers Guild, as well as continue your search for the book. So, we're going to end early tonight, since you guys got a lot of thinking to do. Thinking about contraptions, thinking about party names, all that fun stuff. So, Dayton, take us out.
I
This is 3 times in a row.
Come on, Dayton, it's your turn.
Dayton.
Dayton. I will start spelling your name with an E. If you just take us out. You know you want it.
Thank you again for watching another episode of the Wileyverse, Dungeon and Dragons, or Darts and Disengage. This has been your...
And we won't be
Your-
here next week, right?
This is your captain.
We will be.
Aren't you out of town?
I don't leave till Thursday.
Hey!
We'll be here next week. We'll have an adventurer's name. Maybe one of these artists will draw up a crest.
Yeah, you're the...
Well, I feel like you two are artists, so.
Thank you, Lucid Abstract, for hosting us. That was awesome.
That's cool. Hey, thanks, Lucid.
And for those of you out there, don't forget on Tuesdays we still have the Savage Worlds Rifts stream. Starts.
7 o'clock Arizona Mountain Central Time.
Will Plato find his
It is
armor.
also right now 7 p.m. Pacific. So
There's a
Guys,
countdown
based on that.
timer on the stream that shows when our next broadcast is. So
That's cool.
dope.
Oh, nice.
thank
All right.
you.
See you next time.